It is so glad everybody is here and having a good time. Sorry, I'm talking to our artist right now. For some reason, he's not watching, that little punk ass.
Artiste.
We're trying to get him on right now.
Right meow?
Right meow?
Right meow.
On the chat or on the video?
On the chat.
Nice. Yes, we like artists. I wish I could be one.
Oh, gosh, he's really good too. Hopefully this turns out as good as I would like it to. All right. So does anybody remember what happened last week? I believe that you guys
killed
were
a dragon.
fighting.
No, I don't think we killed it, but
we so killed it. What are you talking about? I blew it up.
we
with
heard it a little.
That's right. You blew up a red dragon with a fireball because we're good at DMing and D&D. You guys were right in the middle of a fancy fight on the ground level of Rylinmator. The city in the clouds, if you would, or in the trees. Why is that not working?
It's a good job, Puat, to not metagame that. The fireball on the red dragon.
What was the name of the fucking town again?
Rylinmator.
I'm pretty sure I rolled a really shitty perception throw.
All right. Everybody should be on the Rylinmator ground level. You guys look at your little map chat. You should see a big blazing red dragon that is lit up by, of course, the bow of Sylvanus. We have poor Murphy up here, smashed and shattered, held in one claw by this gigantic red. And if I remember correctly, it's his turn. Before that even happens, okay, why did that just happen?
Pretty sure the dragon was the last one to go.
Oh, I'm sure you think that.
Well, I just remember from last week, you said the top two at the top of the order were going to go, and then you were going to call it. It was Grimble and the dragon. But
Perfect.
I could be wrong. It is
Probably aren't. As a matter of fact, I'm almost positive you're right.
I mean, I see a bite from an adult red dragon.
Even though it is so weird that it is a red. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so this is what's going to happen right now, though. As the red dragon has smashed and grabbed at Wesley, doing whatever he can to hurt that awesome knight who stood his ground in front of this gigantic being. The armor next door is on fire. You hear the screams of the elven soldiers inside as they are roasted alive, spitted. Smells good.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah, no more nuts and berries.
Never had dragon meat.
All of a sudden, you hear from above, "Aim! Fire!" And a shot comes. A hail of arrows comes flying down from above. And you see these arrows hitting the dragon's back and just spining off in every direction, not piercing his hidey skin.
What?
Wesley. Go ahead,
Heidi.
what?
It's a word now.
Heidi. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm a walking dictionary.
What's the icon on Grimble right now?
Haste? No, you are. It looks like you're webbed.
Yeah, that's what it says. Is that what is it? Looks like a web.
Let's find out why.
Am I webbed? I don't remember.
There was a reason for it, I'm sure. That's what I get for writing things down.
I don't see anything, Webby.
Oh, you're frightened. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm frightened. I was just about to say, I was looking
No.
at mine.
People are all frightened right now by the dragon. That's why you are unable to move closer to it. For some reason, it just shows web.
Grimble passed.
Yeah, I passed.
Oh, Grimble did pass. So, okay, so
Yeah.
that symbol is gone then. I'll take that off thusly. I'm sure that's what I was meant to do. All right. Well, Wesley looks up, and you see his sword as he starts switching around his handle back and forth. It starts getting smaller and smaller and peeling back into his body as he takes a swing at this dragon's foot.
I hate when that happens.
Turtled up.
Yeah.
Ooh, he hits. And he does. 14 slashing damage. Dude, good job, buddy. He swings back and with a stab, it jams his gigantic sword into the dragon's foot, trying to peel one of those claws off without doing a damn thing to him. As the claws just stays there, the sword bounces off and stabs harmlessly into the ground. Chronic, you are standing there watching poor Wesley going toe-to-toe, literally, with this dragon.
I can't move closer, but I can move to the side, right?
You can.
Okay. Because I want to get in view of him.
Oh, you can see him just fine. His head is peeking up way above those bushes, dude. You got a clear view of his neck and head.
And since I'm frightened, I don't have, like, it's disadvantage, but he's marked, so I just do a normal roll, right?
Regular roll.
Okay, so I'm going to attack him then with my crossbow. Oh, that probably doesn't hit.
That
13.
does not.
All right,
As the arrow pings harmlessly off his hidey skin.
And I reload and shoot one more time.
Hidey hide.
Are you serious?
Wow, dude. Whooping, whooping.
Back to back
Hides.
threes.
Getting stronger and stronger.
And then, okay, and then I want to actually cast. Where is it? Why isn't it? My guy popping up. There we go. Actually, I can't cast it because I missed. No, never mind. I can't cast anything because I missed. Okay, that's the end of my turn. That sucks.
Standing there in awe of this huge red dragon that's stomping all over Murphy, scaring the crap out of you. Varys. Oh, wait. If you're scared, Chronic, you can roll a Constitution save right now to see if you can become unscared.
Oh, please, yes.
You can do that at the end of every one of your turns.
Oh, that should help. 16.
What are you? 16. I don't think that does it, actually.
Oh.
I think it's a 19, if I remember correctly. Let me find out.
Oh, wait.
Here we go.
Can I use my... I'm going to use my guidance then as well.
Go right ahead. You need a 3
hang
or
on,
more.
It didn't roll. Okay, hang on. I'm rolling from here. Oh, and I get a 1. Fuck.
No.
All right.
This dragon is huge and scary. The big burning building behind him does not help. Varys. You have grown a little bit, but not to your full 14 feet. As you've got your arrows out, you're a little scared yourself.
Yeah, I'm. My character is frightened, so he's going to take 2 shots with the Beacon of Sylvanus.
Regular.
At regular. Yep.
Word.
$27 hit.
A 27 hits.
Nice. Good damage too.
14.
Plus 9 plus 4. So 27.
27 total. Nice job, dude.
Total. Yep. And second attack will not hit. So
Whooping!
let's see here. I will not use the bonus action. That'll
Okay.
be my turn. I'll stay right where I'm at.
Sweet. As you stand there flinging arrow after arrow at this red dragon, he gets hit once, almost lights up more. It just screams at you as a second arrow just pings off right next to his eye. Maywin.
Before that, Varys, do you want to roll to be unfrightened?
Yes.
Do your con save.
19.
Yep, thank you. I did not pass that.
Oh. You are still scared. It's like the first dragon you've ever fought in your life.
A 19.
You want to say hi?
Hey,
Hello.
everybody can say hi. Hello.
Hi, Sarah.
How you
Oh,
doing?
I couldn't see it. Hi.
Hey, what's up, Sarah?
Hi.
My little sister said hi.
Hey,
Oh, and we have a cute intruder.
what is up? How are you doing
Intruder.
today?
Good.
Good, man. It's good to see you. I'm trying to kill everybody with a red dragon right now.
Mama.
Hi, baby. Okay. You're welcome. Sorry.
That's all right.
I am not scared because I passed on my last turn.
I did.
So I'm going to cast Slow. On the dragon.
So you cast slow on the dragon.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, he double saves. As you see the slow hit his mind and his claws reach out for Murphy one more time and they almost slow down as if they're hit by a web. But then he just shatters right through that and grabs Murphy's rotting carcass and just starts smashing it more.
Hey. Hoping that would work. I'm going to actually move back a little. And then that.
All right. Take a few steps back, hiding behind Steve the Burrow, who is sunning his nuts in the moonlight.
Sunning his nuts in the moonlight.
Yes, this is a weird world we live in.
Oh shit.
You can ignore that roll.
I did. Blastius Facius. Stare upon the might of this dragon.
Well, fire's not the only trick I have up my sleeves. So I put my hands like up to my forehead, kind of like Krillin doing a solar flare, and cast Psychic Lance. Let's make it a doozy.
Psychic Lance goes flying at the dragon. Ooh, he just saves. Again, the dragon seems to shake as his head expands a little bit as your lance comes plummeting inside and then goes in one ear and out the other.
Still does 15 damage.
Doing 15 psychic damage. You hear the dragon chuckle. Puny humans.
You got lucky, bitch.
He says that right at you, Blastius, knowing you're not a human.
And then I'm going to use my Ring of Charge and take my spell slot back.
Perfect.
Oh, the puppy.
Steve the Burrow looks over at all of you, stands up for 1 second, looks like he is about to charge this dragon,
No, Steve, don't do it.
goes underneath the windowsill and starts eating the parsnip.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Grimble,
Oh,
The
shit.
smartest one
at
of
the
us all.
beginning of the round,
Uh-huh.
still freaked out, Wesley standing in front of you protectively, trying to stave off the dragon's might.
Hot. All right. That's it?
It's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to run over here. Like, kind of jump up on this rock. Throw the Grim at him. Ah! Be careful, Wesley! I throw the Grim. 27.
Sweet. That hits.
This
This dragon is looking pretty
10
haggard.
slashing for poison. And it flies back
14.
to my hand, yeah. Slashing and poison. I throw it again. And that's a 28. Damage on
Hits.
that guy. is 12 slashing, 2 poison. And then Murphy is dead, so I'm gonna grab one of my offhand axes, throw that at him. Does a 14 hit?
Which somehow harmlessly pings off of his bloodied shoulder.
All right. And then I call out to everybody, spread out! Don't try to be too close! I call it to everybody.
Sweet.
That's the turn.
Red Dragon looks
I'm an
around
idiot.
at all of you
Fuck.
in disbelief as you see pieces of his skin start falling off. He's like his teeth crumbling down into his mouth as he spits his blood all over Wesley. I cannot believe this. You are nothing but little worms. And he is going to breathe fire.
Reaction counterspell.
It is not a spell.
Damn. Reaction wall of water in his mouth.
Nice.
Why is it not working? He has not used it yet.
Well, because he's got the water in his mouth, that's why.
Okay, so this is the air. I'll just make a freaking cone. Just 1 second here.
Oh, I'm a moron. Fuck.
Wesley
Cone.
is basically gonna
Oh,
be
shit.
in this cone. And you are just gonna miss it there, Grimble. You are very lucky on this. So let's see here. He needs to make a DC dexterity save of 21.
Oh, snap.
He is going to get flamed. Ooh, he does not save. As you see the dragon just belch this fire all over Wesley, he's just standing there. He's going to take it like a man. Oh my fucking lord. 18 dice 6.
Oh, shit.
Nice knowing you, Wesley.
Yeah, so
Yep.
long, Wesley.
Oh,
So
dear
long,
God.
and thanks for all the fish.
18.
We
Let's
are
see here. 10, 15, 19.
64.
Well, since you rolled higher, Barry,
That was just for
I will,
funsies.
no, that's fine. I will take your 64
Oh, look
since
at
that was
it's
actually
custom roll to self.
Yes.
And it rolled it to everybody.
That was healing.
Good old D&D Beyond.
You see all of Wesley's armor just turn into this molten bright white heat as he screams. The fire pours into his helmet and just seeps into his undies. He does not die. He is severely burned. As he looks up at this fire-breathing dragon, he tries again to switch his sword to help him, to no avail. So he takes all of that extra strength from his sword and he shoves it back into it, twisting the handle one more time. He takes a swing, hitting. Doing 14 damage. And his last swing as he looks to collapse. Misses. Make him do a con save really quick as the fire is just still dumping on him like a weight. He hits the ground and is knocked out. As this dragon continues to pour flames on poor Wesley's back. Chronic.
Okay, so
The fire is roiling at your feet,
I'm gonna
catching
target.
that cart on fire in front of you.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna target this and or target him and Ray of Frost.
Does
15.
not hit.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, well, I'm gonna do my con save and hopefully save.
You do not.
I'm gonna use one of my. I'm gonna use lucky and roll one more time.
Go ahead. I'm glad you remembered that. I was going to say something to you today about that. Nice. All of a
Finally,
sudden,
dude.
your second hit. You stand up and you look at the dragon. He looks more like a mouse than a dragon now. As you see all the different arrows and axe wounds sticking out of him, your ray of frost from your first hit is still freezing his left wing.
Oh, but it didn't hit.
It did not hit. The first one you launched, last week.
Oh, okay. Ah, cool. All right. So now I'm gonna move a little bit closer.
You run and jump on top of the cart.
And I'm going to... Actually, can I... Hang on, I want to check one thing. I can still do my bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna...
Move up to Wesley if you can and give him a healing pot.
Oh, I was
Since you're
gonna...
not scared now. Oh, you probably have to do that before you roll your con save anyway.
Oh, well, I was gonna put a blood
con
curse.
save
Try
is
and put
supposed to go at the end of the turn.
Okay, my bad. So,
All good.
do you want me to move?
Though?
Okay. Well, I can't
Movement
really
is
do.
always a free action.
I can't really do anything then, so I guess I'll just end my turn after I move.
Okay.
But I'll move over here instead, so I'm closer to Wesley.
Sweet. As the dragon's fire seems to stop as he coughs a little bit, you come running up to Wesley, and his armor is white hot as it is. You're able to kind of kneel down and see how he's doing.
I poke him with a stick. I say, Wesley, hey, get up, dude. We're fighting a dragon.
Bing!
17 with the first shot.
Is he
not
melted?
hit.
And I'm going to miss on the second one too.
Ooh. Both of your
Yeah.
arrows keep pinging off of this dragon's skin. He tries to
Yeah,
laugh, but
bummer.
coughs.
Wait, isn't he? Oh, he's not at advantage.
No.
No, I'm still afraid. I'm going to move laterally a little bit here.
Why is the dragon glowing?
Because he
He's
has
lit.
been hit by Sylvanus.
That's my turn.
All right. You need to roll your con save. Oh, so close. You almost stopped peeing your pants, Barris. But then you don't. Maywin.
Come on, Bears. You've seen dragons before.
Where is
Chronic.
Barris?
He is right back here.
Oh, there you are in the tree. Okay.
Ooh, she's pulling out the big bucks here.
I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning.
Awesome. The dragon looks over at you with a glint in his eyes as he sees you casting this horrible spell. Oh my gosh. He just saves as he jumps back
What
as
a-
your lightning bolt lands right in front of him. He goes back on his hind legs as high as he possibly can, roaring in pain.
Damn it!
You
That's
can
it
still
for-
roll damage. It does
Yeah.
half.
All right.
Get 80, that's 40.
Ooh.
30.
And so we'll go 30 damage. DTD
Yeah.
Maywin.
Maywin with the big kill. Nice.
If you didn't, I was gonna disintegrate him.
With a fireball.
No, disintegrate.
So yeah, I start getting real mad, and then just lightning shoots out of me, hits the dragon, and he just starts toasting up. He falls to the ground.
You hear the dragon scream as the lightning bolts rip through his body. They cave into his chest, splitting open his rib cage, and he falls over on top of poor Wesley. And you can see Wesley like, get this fucking thing off me.
Did he fall on Chronic too?
Chronic, roll a dex save. As you were able to actually see this thing falling. Poor Wesley did not.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
saved.
You hop
27.
back onto the cart with no problems as the dragon misses you, and you smell of burning, electrified dragon flesh fills the air. Oh my gosh, what the heck happened? You hear people from above looking down. You see the guardhouse still on fire.
We took care of that dragon problem for you. Now we should probably get these fires out. Blastius, can you help with the, I was going to say control flame or wall of water?
On it.
Wall of water hits the side of the building as you hear people inside. Oh my god, my flesh! My wounds!
Would my ray of frost do anything to help with fire?
Dude, I'll allow that. Go ahead in there like a firefighter.
I was like, yeah, I want to at least contribute a little. How can I help? I don't really have much than that.
You go running in with your ray of frost, hitting everyone you can, trying to cool them off.
Pew pew, 23.
Cold, ah!
It was hot. Now it's too cold.
You guys just stop.
And then keep casting control flames.
After about 10 minutes, the flames died down to nothing as about 3/4 of this building was completely torched. But you saved. I want, Chronic, why don't you roll me a 1d4?
I saved 3 people.
Yes, out of the 35 people that were in there, 3 people come out alive.
They have like frost on their ear from where I hit them with the ray of frost.
They're half burnt, half frozen.
Right. Guy's
Just
beard
like my fish sticks.
walks out of the fire with a frozen beard.
So Grimble walks over. He takes about a minute. He casts a spell. He sacks a spell slot to start repairing Murphy. And Murphy's back. He's back to normal, but he's a little singed, a little chewed on. But he's
I need
working.
you to roll a con save real quick as you're doing this. And then I need you to roll intelligence check.
I want to loot the dragon.
Save.
All right.
That's a fuck yeah on the con save, my
Oh,
friend.
nice,
What
dude.
the fuck, yeah.
I rolled a fuck yeah.
Hear
I thought.
a slight knocking on the door inside your mind.
A gently rapping, as if someone gently tapping.
The door slowly opens, and the smell of a sweet plum perfume comes wafting out. You scream and scream, but no, it is time. Hands reach out in greetings as you walk through the door. The door gently shuts behind you. The switch is made.
Ah, that. What the hell happened to Murphy? Oh shit! What? Oh god, there's a giant dead dragon! What the hell is happening here? And I do the thing I said before, where I sack a spell slot and repair Murphy.
Perfect.
Ah,
Perfect.
Murphy! What? Oh shit! You're all burned.
He's
How did
in
Murphy get burned
thousands of
again?
pieces. He has not only been burned to crisp, but he has been trampled beyond. I mean, like to the screw, almost disassembled.
Gosh. Well, I mean, I put them back together. I'm used to
Yes.
it.
The true destruction of Murphy.
I walk over to Wesley and I say, hey man, that looked like it hurt. And I put a band-aid on his knee. Just one band-aid.
Did I miss something, guys? What happened?
Blastius, give me an investigation check. As you walk over to this dragon, you start rummaging through. Oh, dear God, what's up with all this cheating, guys?
But yeah.
Very nice.
Right
Give me
on.
something, dragon.
Somebody, let's see here. Who bandaged Chronic? You bandage up Murphy, or excuse me, up not Murphy, but Wesley.
Wesley and I rolled and I'd only did 1 HP. So he gets 1 HP for now.
Yeah, and I gave him a
Sit
cure
there.
wounds for 6.
Coughing. Blastius, you start rummaging through this dragon. Roll me a 1d20.
Does someone want to tell me what happened here? Because I think I blacked out again.
You find.
Sorry.
Yeah, just 1 second. Let me do this real quick. You find 10 perfect dragon's teeth, 2 dragon claws, and a dragon's eye that is in perfect condition.
Are you putting these in the stash?
Just one eye?
Just one eye. The other eye has a huge axe mark in it.
So wait, what were those again? I'm going to put them in the stash just so they're listed.
Nice.
10 teeth, 2 claws, 1 eye. And Chronic, of course, if you roll the perfect nature or survival check, you can go ahead and grab one of these amazing adult dragon gonads
Actually, I want the dragon eye.
for your collection.
Yeah, and, I don't know where this dragon came from, but I would like to collect some of the scales and what else can I could use the scales for some boots, probably.
Survival or animal handling to cut these off without ruining them.
Animal handling?
Yeah, because it's an animal. See if you can cut the skin off right. You can. It's either or. Survival or animal handling, your choice.
They're both +1, so they're both shitty.
Great.
Hey, suck on his
Hey.
tail.
Suck on that, survival.
Yeah, fuck you, survival, you're a bitch.
Roll me a 1d8.
Two.
You find 4 perfect dragon scales that are able to be used in, and they're big size. They are 2.5, 3 feet diameter.
4 of them?
You find 4.
Hey, check out these dragon scales. We could put them in your thing. And I could probably make something out of them.
All right, I got it.
Maybe some armor.
While you guys
or-
are all doing that,
Oops.
Maywin, can you give me a perception check real quick?
Hey, isn't dragon blood good for some potions or something? Maybe we should take some dragon blood.
And Barris, if you
You want to
get a
get real
chance.
high, you got to drink dragon's blood.
Oh, you get high on it. You take all of it and start pumping it. I'm sorry, what'd you say, man?
Maywin got a 17 on her perception check as she's looking around at her brethren. And she sees up above you all in the trees and in Rylittenmore proper, all the soldier elves with all of their arrows pointed directly at the party as they are fearful of the dragon coming back to life and maybe fearful that the party had something to do with the dragon being there.
You think we called this thing here to almost kill Wesley and destroy one of our party? Like, no, we just saved you guys.
Or to
Yes,
potentially
you
die.
guys are all kind of looking around this dragon, so you don't notice any of this right now. Maywin and Barris were the only two that were not doing anything. So Barris, I actually need a perception check from you. Maywin, you see all this happening. What do you want to do? As you see arrows knocked, hundreds of them pointed down at you. Barris, you also see this as you look up. You and Maywin together are looking up into the trees and into the boughs of the silver forest of Rylittentor.
I'm gonna hold up my hands like stop in a stop motion and say, "Put down your weapons. The dragon's dead."
And then in perfect Elvish you hear, but it was your dragon, you evil princess.
I would never harm my own people. Why would I kill my own dragon? Think about that. That makes no sense.
Roll a persuasion check.
I give her guidance.
Grimble's looking back and forth between the army and Maywin. And he says very, very low so that only she can hear. Should I throw an axe at him?
Maywin, you are able to raise your hands and able to calm them down a little bit. Did you see that half the arrows kind of droop? Some of them put back in their arrow holsters. I
Quiver.
remember the word for that right now. Thank you, quiver. The quiver. Ali, dude. Short-term memory loss. All of a sudden, all of those soldiers that were up there come running down the ramp from the north and down towards the dragon and pulling out all these daggers, and they start going to work like ants on this dragon, cutting it, butchering it, just taking all the pieces of good meat, cutting off the dead, running in to the little guardian hut, grabbing all their people.
Wow.
Oh, do people eat dragon meat?
And what is that investigation roll for?
I was hoping to get some scales off of it.
Absolutely. Roll me a 1d12.
Yeah, I'd like to try and get some meat off of it too.
Survival or animal handling?
Yeah, we should fight these guys. They're trying to take our kill.
You get
Fuck that.
10 scales, Barris. Perfect
As-
scales.
As these guys approach our dragon kill, I hold up my axes. I don't think you guys killed the dragon. You guys need to step back.
We get first crack.
Yeah.
You
We're
are on
loading up
our
on
lands,
scales.
and everything in our lands is ours. You see the captain of the guard look at you. It has always been that way. Ask your master Maywin.
I will fight you right
Wanna
now.
mess with people that just killed the dragon?
There's
Those are
nothing
sound
about
bites.
that. Anything on our lands is ours. Even you are ours, as it stands right now.
Nope. We're about.
That is the way of the Misty Forest. Maywin, explain to your guests as they keep hacking away at the dragon, without disregarding you completely.
Let's get him. Let's get him, man.
So, just so you're aware, I added those 10 scales he pulled
Yeah.
to our stash with the other ones. But did I get anything for my 23 survival check?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me a 1d8.
1d8. 7.
A 7.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to get 3 claws and 4 scales.
So 3 will be 11.
Roll me an investigation check as you are trying to pry one of those
Okay.
yeah one of those nails off of this dragon. You keep prying and trying to pull it
18.
and getting at it. As you pop this off, you see a little shimmering glint fall to the ground
I grab it.
like a white. You reach down and pick it up, and roll me a history check or an intelligence check. Look down at this little white shard of something.
History check. There it is. Dirty 20.
You see that it is very similar to that shard of a gem that you have.
Does anybody else
Your
notice it? Because I'm
little
gonna
bag of
I'm gonna
holding.
put it in the stash. What should I call it?
Roll me a stealth check. And this goes against everybody's natural perception.
It's a good thing I have
See if
plus
you can hide it from them. Oh.
18.
What is everybody's perception?
You say
Natural
natural,
perception.
or passive?
Passive, that's what I meant. Always.
Oh, my passive perception is 20.
Oh,
Okay.
So is mine.
Grimble, you are both able, as you guys are cutting away at this dragon, you're keeping an eye on everybody, as all the
Yeah.
elves are in
I'm
there
not
with
really
you.
trying to hide it from my team or my squad. I'm trying to hide it
Yeah.
from the elves.
Mm.
Oh, with your 18, you do, but you do notice that Grimble and Barris see you.
And that's
stashing
fine.
this
That's
little
fine.
Tiny...
I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to screw over anybody on my team. I'm just trying to make
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that,
totally.
that these asshole elves aren't trying to steal anything that we have,
This-
rightfully
RP that.
earned.
This
RP
is
that.
Okay,
this is-
so I'm like I see that thing fall out and I kind of grab it and look around and slide it into my pocket and I look over and I kind of like lock eyes with Barris for a second and I kind of look at him and I can tell he saw and I just kind of look down.
I'll
Like,
use
trying
I
to
wanna
play it
use
off.
the sending stone, and I want to say to you, this dragon may have been controlled by something. Remember the last time we encountered this?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, but we're gonna figure out what these things are.
Do
So
we
I
want
want
to
to
keep
keep
them
it.
in the same place though, together?
Yeah, I was about to say now I have a second one.
Right, I want to keep it secret from the elves. We can show it to them and say, "Look, something's controlling this dragon, and it's not us."
So is that a second moon gem shard then?
It is.
Okay.
and one of them is in the butt plug nug jug, so
Yes.
they're not touching at least.
In the anal pocket.
Well, no, it's in his pouch.
It's in his butt jug.
No, his
Oh no,
his regular pouch.
I don't have the jug keistered. No.
No, yeah, it's just in there.
Keister.
It's in the jug for safekeeping, but it's
It's
in the
keistered
pouch,
in
the
the
regular
boat.
bag, the regular bag of holding.
Yeah, so they're not touching technically, but they're both in the
Okay.
same bag.
Yes.
They are not. They are not
One's
touching
got
tips.
protection.
Okay.
Yeah, one is enclosed. We should get another jug for that one.
Make
Maybe.
another nug jug.
Oh wait, I guess I'm not close enough to say that, so never mind. I didn't say that.
You're right next to him.
You see the captain of the guard come running up, you all, as he sees The elves start portioning off this meat. You guys get as much as you can from this dragon yourselves, which is about what you can carry, and they take the rest away. As the captain walks up to you, Maywin,
What?
he
Hang on.
bows to you.
Sorry,
Yes.
did we get dragon meat? I didn't list that.
You didn't get any dragon meat.
Okay.
Most of the meat had been taken by the elves.
Okay. Never mind then.
But you did get the eye and all the cool scales and teeth and nails.
In Final Fantasy XIV,
And we got some vials
eyes
of
where
blood
the
too.
dragon's power is.
Ooh, video game.
Question: did we get any blood?
I
Like
tried
a
to get
vial
some
of
blood. I don't know if I
there's-
actually got it.
Yeah, you can get a vial of blood. Give me a 1d4.
1d4. Gotcha.
Yeah, either you or Grimble.
You can do it. Go
A
ahead.
2.
A 2. You get 2 drams of adult red dragon blood.
Yes. All right.
Tasty.
Tasty
Tasty on your
as it
waffles.
was. I'm sure there's some magic stuff you can do with dragon blood.
Hey, when the captain of the guard comes walking up to you as he sees the dragon being dismantled properly and taken up into Rylinmator proper, he walks over to you and stiffly bows. Princess, cannot thank you enough for protecting even the bottom of our village. We can now say that you and your friends are welcome into the upper. The king would like to see you all. If you need to freshen up, you may, before you see your father yet again. Because
Yeah,
you
I'd like-
can freshen
I'd
up
like
the
to wash
place.
off some of the dragon blood. We'll be there in a few minutes.
Yeah. What should we do with Wesley? Do you have like medical facilities we can take Wesley to? Because our buddy here almost died defending you from the dragon.
Well,
He's fine. He just needs a nap.
we
Put a
will
little
do
tussin
whatever
on
we
it.
can.
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
Unfortunately, the hospital here was burned. As he points over to the building that's just charred, and you see them folding up all the dead elves in these weird little leaves, and again taking them up
Just
into
folding
the Rylinmator.
dead elves.
Oh, so the dragon killed a bunch of elves before we got here?
He burned that building down, and there was
Okay.
about 28, 30 elves in there that died.
Gotcha.
You guys saved 3 of them.
All right.
Now he's gonna make our cookies. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
It's not our best save ratio, but we'll take it.
Well,
We're
considering
all
the,
drinking.
considering the enemy, it's lucky that anybody
Oh.
walked away.
Through
How
that.
did he even get in here? We have alarms set up for this. Something is wrong.
I
Something.
think.
No, go ahead.
I was like, yeah. I think he was sent.
Should
Or
talk to the
it.
king.
I don't know if it was a he or she, or are dragons gendered? I think
I wanna say to the group with the sending or the mind
this is
stones.
this is Grimble. Just like he's just being dumb right now. He's just like, whatever it is, I don't. Dragons don't attack for no reason.
Yes, this is very strange. And to attack here, we have rituals set up to keep any enemy out of our forests. This is strange indeed. Please come and quickly. As he turns and up, goes walking up into the silvery trees of Rylinmator. You guys are left with a bloody mess on the ground, a burnt building, but the bar is still intact.
So I turned to the team. They invited us to meet the king. What do you think? Should we ask them about these weird gems we keep finding? Or
I was gonna say, should we divulge that information,
Or-
or should we kind of keep that close to the chest for now?
yeah, exactly. That's my
How do you
exactly.
feel about this, Maywin?
Maybe not divulge it, but maybe poke around and see if they've noticed anything. I feel like you guys are on the right track. That somebody might have been controlling this dragon.
Do
So he
you,
kind of sits up. He goes, "Dude, I don't really trust any of these pointy ears. Sorry, Maywin." Oh,
I'll smack
as
him
he's
on the
still
back and I'll
smoking.
smack him really hard on the back. You know, like we got this. Don't worry.
He kind of stands up and he looks over at you and chuckles. Twists his sword a little bit. It goes back to regular size, and he shoves it in his little holster on his back.
Throw him up on my shoulder. kind of gruffly just throw him up on my shoulder, and I'll carry him wherever we're going.
I just need a bath. That's all I need, dude. Come on, Eris, bath. This is up, not bath.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
The bath isn't far. I mean, just a few miles back from where we came.
But what about the bar? Isn't there a bath in there? Oh, he starts
I mean,
slowly walking up.
maybe
Are you guys going to go
bath.
Are you guys going to go up into the rafters now? Or do you guys want to sit and talk at the bar, get cleaned up?
Let's go
Where
up.
are you guys going to go?
Let's go up. I bet they have baths up there.
Let's take Wesley into the bar, into the bath, get a little cleaned up. My father would appreciate us presenting ourselves clean.
I just figured you guys had super cool baths up there that we could check out.
Oh, Wesley
They might
just
not
loves
even
any
let
bath.
us in those baths. I bet those bastards don't seem to like us too much.
Good point. Yeah, maybe we should smell nice before we go up there. Hey, the last thing I remember, I was inside the bar, and I'm a little fuzzy, and then what happened? I think
As you
I
guys walk back in.
blacked out or something again.
Blacked out? You don't remember a giant red dragon showing up?
I think I remember finding a big red dragon, but yeah, I mean, I saw that he was dead there, and I don't know. Maybe I had dragon fright, and I just lost my mind for a minute. I don't know.
It was pretty scary. Several of us were scared.
I wasn't scared. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you were frightened.
So, I don't even think we need to get cleaned up, you guys. I think we should go up there and speak with the king the way we are, so he can actually see what we went through. If we go up there all polished and shiny, he won't get it. He won't understand that we laid our lives on the line. You know what I mean?
Good point. Let's go.
I don't need to pretty myself up for King Melindrak right now.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Have us killed?
You're the boss. He's kind of leaning on you as heavily as he can, Wesley.
I still say we drop Wesley off to sit here and rest.
You don't want my intelligence up there with you? I mean, I had
Good point.
a
Where's that bathtub?
conversation.
I'll take him over to the bath and just toss him in.
We need your intelligence down here.
All right, I'll watch Steve the Burrow, I guess. Maybe we can take a bath together.
You guys can both send your nuts in the moonlight.
When you're done with your bath, you can work on your next map.
That sounds enticing. Nuts in the moon.
We'll be back, you fucking human.
All right. So you shirk the bar and start walking up into the lofty Rylinmator. Silver-tipped leaves brush your face as you, the first non-elves in years to ascend the lofty heights of Rylinmator, look around. The elven nobles all open their doors to you as you walk by. They bow their heads to you in acknowledgement of the now new heroes, Moxie and Might of Rylinmator. Hail, Moxie and Might! Hail, Maywin! You hear. Everybody roll either a perception check or an insight check. Your choice. One or the other, though.
Wait, how do I get to my character when I don't see him?
18.
What do you mean you don't?
10.
I didn't put your character out. Here you go, buddy.
None of them are.
They are not, because I wanted the picture to be pure of your stench.
12 perception.
28.
Whoa. Did anybody roll insight? Yes, I've got one insight and a bunch of perception. All right.
2 insights.
Sweet.
Whopping 10.
Got it.
It's better than my perception roll, so.
The silver bridges and the walkways leading you to your magnificent castle. It is blocked by the throngs of elves standing in front, and as you look across the elves over towards this castle that is completely dark and shuttered, you see like a row of dark guards protecting the entrance. The elven children, though, lead you through the streets, above the ground, throwing these silver-tipped leaves in the air for you to walk on. Now the insight success. Lassie, is she here none of this because you are awful? I'm just joking.
Thumbs up,
You
I
did
don't
not.
know.
You did not pass, though. You
Where's
walk by
Party?
these elves, Maywin, as they bow before you in thanks. But as you look at them, you see that their bows are almost in mock respect. You see a smirk on one of the nobles as he bows, looking down at his feet with his eyes, almost making fun of Moxie and Might. You see others pushing silver leaves underneath their own feet as if they deserve the special treatment that's supposed to be bestowed upon you. And you see, instead of walking towards the castle, that you are veered again over towards the House of the Elders, where you know King Melindrak is sitting in his makeshift throne room.
Hello, Chief Melencart.
John
Hello,
Cougar
Moxie and
Mellencamp?
Might, and welcome to Upper Rylinmator. It has been a while since we have had humans, gnomes, any of you, really, any of outsiders into our realm. Welcome and be welcome. We thank you, Moxie and Might. We thank you, all of Rylinmator.
Maywin, you're
Unlike
full
before,
voice.
the makeshift throne room is brightly lit and full of nobles and people of all ages cheering for their new heroes. Wait. The room
You cut out there right there.
filled. Oh, well, I just said Moxie and Might really high. Moxie and Might. Moxie and Might. Cheers and applause deafen as Melindrak quits speaking. Now, let us feast in your honor. Please, come with me. I have much to discuss with you. As you all start walking in to this beautiful makeshift dining room offside this hall, you hear the throngs of elves screaming and yelling. Go ahead.
As Grimble and Blastius like start forward, I'll kind of like reach out my paw and hold him back and let Maywin kind of lead the way.
See, everybody step back a little bit, Maywin, as you start walking forward, and Melindrak meets you at the bottom of the stairs and holds his hand out to you. It'll be the first time you've touched your father in over 15 years.
I'm gonna grab his hand, and then when he's on like steady ground, I'm gonna kind of grip his elbow, kind of support him a little bit.
I need you to roll a con save as you are trying to be supportive of your seemingly weak father.
14.
14. You feel as you touch his arm, this strength just surge around you. It almost knocks you off your feet as he needs not your help, but almost holds you up. You are able to keep your feet, though, and not swoon in the presence of this elderly king, your father. As you both walk like nobles through the throngs of elves, leading Moxie and Might to his dining room. Son of a bitch.
But
Everybody see the picture?
Oh, hey, we're at seats.
dining room, I see a dining room.
I just didn't set it up so you could see it easily. Sorry about that. I usually configure it better than that. Today was a bad day. Why don't we take a break real quick before we sit down and enjoy a nice meal with King Melandrak?
Sounds good.
Who's the female elf directly across from Grimble?
You shall see soon enough. Get some beer. We will be back in 5, chat.
I do need beer. This is true.
Awesome. Music came in perfect. Woo. Just fell on her shirt. That's why she said that. Hello?
Buckshot, be sure you tell your family I said hi, please.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Goose says hi, everybody. Hey, remember my friend Goose? I see you, Goose, the big blonde guy. He says hi. She just laughs, dude. Mom says hi. Come on over, Mom. Just look right here through the camera. You didn't get in there at all. Get up closer. There you go. Hey, there.
Okay, I see. That's weird. Okay.
Mom doesn't want to watch the attack on the Capitol investigations. It's the most exciting thing on TV. Put it on The Simpsons. That's the most exciting thing on TV.
Who watches TV?
Us old people. Hey, cheers everybody out in Chatland. Cheers everybody in life.
Cheers.
Enjoy. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Am I racist against elves? I think I am.
Wesley.
Dude, like even as a DM, I find myself like freaking berry eaters and freaking nut juggers. Oh, God damn it. Just getting all mad at life. So funny. So, and I'm trying to remove these stupid conditions that you guys have.
Already removed mine.
I think you guys have to do it yourselves because every time I try to do it, it don't do it.
Whoa.
It's not
Sorry.
a condition.
It
Maybe
is a
because we're not in
condition.
combat or something.
Well, I don't know. Like, Grimble, you're going to have to try to remove that on your own because I can't seem to do it.
Alright, where's the
So if you go to
You
the...
right click on your character.
Right click, upper right hand corner.
Oh, I see it now. I didn't see
Oh,
it was like
hi.
a sub menu.
Got it?
Got
I
it.
can do it. I can.
Restrained.
I keep forgetting about right click.
I know. Can I just see? Ooh, shield. Can I put a holy shield? No, I've got a holy shield.
Yay.
Ooh, and a blue.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, and it goes away like popped. That's kind of cool.
Foundry is an incredible program. If anybody's on Twitch watching, use Foundry. It's amazing. And Incarnate is really cool too for a map maker.
Ooh, yes. Sponsor us.
Can't- Well, I mean, if you guys can't make your own maps, there's a bunch of them that you can just use and you can get through an adventure really easily with that. And then when you get the time, make your own maps and just make them rad, you know? Incredible programs. But Foundry, dear God, I don't know where we'd be without Foundry right now. Not playing D&D. All right. Everybody's back. Sweet. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I love you all. Thank you for your patience and waiting in time. We're old. We need breaks.
Hey, hey.
A little loud still. There we go. Okay. All right, Fuhat. Good old Blastius. We are back. You
Yep,
want to
yep.
take that
I already
break
did.
symbol off? We did? Sweet. Awesome. Awesome.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Lahar. Since we did
Yes.
get drinks, let's drink them all now. So we have to go get them again.
Twinkies.
Oh, here comes the monkey.
Oh,
Hey,
monkey.
what's up, Zoe?
oh, she waved to us. You see that? Ah, that's good.
Hey, clap. Say yay, Moxie and Mike.
It's good to see you again, Zoe.
One's birthday.
It was nice that you didn't directly cry at me the first time I saw you. You cried at everybody else, but I was okay. You just thought I was weird looking.
Me clapping. It is so much fun.
So following King Milandrak and his lovely daughter Maywin, you walk into a dining room off of the main hall of the Hall of Elders. Not redundant at all. A table in the center of the room has been set up with an assortment of dried fruits, nuts, and berries. With several carafes of fine elvish wine set throughout the table.
I don't know. That
see
looks like a
all-
tomahawk on my plate there.
Oh, you wish.
Right? It looks like a big ass steak.
These are
Yeah.
veggies for now, as Melendrak hasn't had the main course set up yet. He's looking around at all of you, and you see to his right his son, Maywin's brother, Ormalin. An empty seat, though, sits next to him. And then several other like, higher-priced nobles and some high guards and generals from the army are sitting at the other side of the table across from you, and you look. Everybody give me a perception check as you guys are looking around this wonderful table scene as food is being delivered as you sit.
13.
Sweet. Most of you, all of you, except for Maywin. Maywin, you are lost in your daddy's eyes, and your brother, as he slicks across from you, kind of, as you look over at your brother, he almost seems a little impressed with you. Like, oh, my little sister's grown up a little bit. As you handedly took down that dragon with your awesome lightning spell. But everybody else, you see that they have an equal number of people, save one seat missing. Because Wesley's not there. You see an equal amount of people in the room with you. And as you look around the room, there is really no one else around, except for servants just kind of buzzing around, dropping off food. I thank you again, Moxie and Might, for coming in our time of need. It almost seems a little coincidental, don't you think? As he kind of looks over at you, Maywin. As he looks over at you, Maywin just kind of gives you a little wink. Dragon shows up right after you, Milandrak. That's Milandrak's voice. When you hear this is King Milandrak.
Okay.
He kind of looks over, Milandrak looks over at all of you and just says, as I said, it seems a tad coincidental that this dragon attacked my city the day you all show up.
Yeah, you got us. We keep an adult red dragon that we carry around to slaughter to gain people's favor. You
with all respect, King Malmrock. We were sent here because of the dragon. We knew that something was happening. We came here to investigate, and this is what happened. So obviously, you said that we heard that you have guards in place to prevent something like this from happening. They failed. Something outside of our presence here is happening and was the cause of this dragon attacking your city.
I want everybody to roll a perception check as you start calling out King Milandrak in his own table.
21.
Perfect.
Again.
You guys look across the room.
17.
All the people sitting at the southern part of the table where Barris and Grimble and all them, they are just like quivering with anger. But then you look up and you see across her Maywin, her brother, kind of looking down, ashamed. And Melindrak, as he is saying that as Barris is saying everything has failed, Melandrak looks down at his son and just almost shakes his head in disgust. You can see all this happening right now. Yes, I understand that things have failed here. And he throws down the scroll on the table that you had brought, Maywin, and it unravels, and you see in there, as you all kind of look at it, it unravels open perfectly for everybody to see. That a request for the king to come to Waterdeep to discuss with the leaders of the area about what to do with these dragons, because it's not just here the dragons have been appearing. It's been happening all over Faerun, and it is concerning everyone now.
So there's a dragon problem, eh?
That's what everybody at Waterdeep seems to think. Milandrak looks at you and says, but before we discuss these matters here, all of a sudden you see all these servants, and all on the table right now are just nuts and berries. And all of a sudden, all the doors open up, and all these chef-dressed servants come walking in, and they put down in some of the most beautiful designed plates you have ever seen this red dragon in several different styles. We eat everything.
It tastes like magic.
Everything we killed here in the Misty Forest.
You guys eat a lot of dragon?
No, this is our first. And some actually believe that as you do this, you may consume the soul of the creatures before you, the ones that have fallen in battle. To your blades, as this one has, my dear sweet Maywin. He looks down at you. I cannot believe you have become this powerful. We always knew that you were blessed.
Yeah, well, I just, I don't know what to say. Let's eat.
You guys all start mowing away on this red dragon. Everybody roll a con save. As you see, like red dragon pate, the people across from you they are just barely trying the tiniest of little bites.
16.
as you know that most of them are vegetarian.
24.
Maywin,
26.
apparently the nuts and berries are enough. You take one bite of this dragon and the acrid acidity, it's almost like putting charcoal in your mouth. Dust fills your tongue and your palate. You lean over and you see right next to you, underneath the leg of the table, a little almost like spittoon right there. As you see, most of the elves are doing the same as you, just spitting up the dragon as they're trying to consume this horrendously acrid meat. Everybody else, though, in our party consumes the meat without issue. Grimble,
Tastes like magic chicken.
Blastius, you enjoy it.
My mouth already tastes like ash.
I don't know how to pack a pipe.
Or, like fire. Fire guy.
Word. After a while, you guys get done eating and you're sitting around and everybody just, the people across the way made light conversation, asking you about the world outside a little bit. Ora Malin looks over at you, Barris. You're a strange-looking fellow. And who might you be, sir? As he comes walking down towards your end and sit next to you.
By strange, I assume you've never seen someone of my size and color.
Well, not one that I haven't stuck in a spear into. And he smiles. But that's okay. You are here as Moxie and Might and as my sister's entourage. We welcome you with open arms. Cannot thank you enough for being here to save us from that threat. So why do you hang with my sister? What is her draw? I must know.
What is her draw? We're part of a team. We are Moxie and Might. We are in business together.
Yeah, she's a fellow employee.
Boy, where did you meet her? Once she left the woods, we had stalked her for a while, trying to keep track of my sister, of course, because I love her dearly. But
well, you should. I feel
all
like
of a sudden
you should probably
she disappeared.
ask your sister about these details.
Well, sis, yes, please tell us of these last 15 years. Where have you been? We lost track of you a few years back, and we had no idea. It was almost like you've left Faerun. He comes back, sitting in his chair.
I traveled all over, many places. Some not so nice. I met this party in a tavern, and we've been traveling around for a while.
In a tavern where? We have spies in every tavern, from the north to the south, even in the lizard swamps. We could not find you. Sister, we were worried.
I did not wish to be found by you.
Roll a deception check real quick. You're not necessarily trying to lie to him, but you're not telling him everything. Well, sister, your secrets are your own, as they are all of Moxie and Might's. And again, this is in your honor. This is your kill. All of a sudden, the last chef comes out. And he sets right in the middle of this table, probably the size of a large dog, the heart of this dragon. It glows eerily like a dying fire in front of you.
Dragon heart. Delicious.
You see the chef slice off little tiny slivers of this heart and hand it to all the nobles on the left side of the table. And an even smaller, almost pulverized piece poured in some wine for King Milandra and sat in front of him. The chef looks over at you, and Barris, sitting at the bottom of the table, he looks over at you and hands you the dagger to cut your own piece. You do not know how you like to eat. You may cut it at your own leisure.
Yeah, I'll take the dagger and I'll deftly do a little and cut right in.
Sweet, dude. Dex check. Or performance, your choice.
Oh, let's go with Dex. Oh, a 10.
A 10.
Indeed.
Okay, you're able to kind of spin the knife. It doesn't look as cool as you'd like it to, but you spin it around a little bit and you just jam it into the heart nonchalantly and just cut out this little chunk of triangle of the heart and just dump it on your plate, spewing a little blood on the table. That instantly smokes up and evaporates, singeing the table a little bit.
Hey, it wasn't me this time.
Blastius. Barris, you hand the knife to Blastius, and the chef walks over to you expectantly. I mean, if you would like a little more graceful cut, I could slice a little bit for you there, Sir Fireflame.
And I mockingly do to Bears, flipping the knife around, but not really. Just looking stupid at it.
Right on.
And then I hand the knife, hand it to him.
Oh, you hand the chef the knife? Okay.
Yeah.
So he sits there and he cuts you off. And he's like, say when. And he starts cutting into it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay. He cuts off this little chunk and puts it on your plate without spilling any blood or anything. The chef walks up to you, Grimble. Puts the knife out, handle first towards you.
All right. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut myself some. Here we go.
All right. Roll a dex save, or dex check, or performance. So you start slicing into this gigantic dragon heart.
So we do a 21 dex check.
Nice, dude. You slice deftly into it, flipping the piece up into the air and dumping it on your plate, licking a little bit of the blood that evaporates on your tongue, and everybody across the table is like, ooh, and they all start clapping like noble losers.
Well, thank you.
The chef walks up to you, Chronic, holding the knife on his arm. 'Tis your turn, Sir Chronic.
I take it and I just cut off a, I don't know, decent little.
All right,
chunk.
Performance or dex check.
I'll do a dex. Ability, right?
Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
24.
You again, the same thing. Cut this beautiful chunk off, balance it on the blade, flip it down. Smoke is just dancing off the blade in certain patterns, and all the nobles are oohing and awing. Ooh ah! You see him skip the chair as he walks by you, looking at you, nodding his head, Chronic.
I think this piece will do nicely. Thank you.
A beautiful cut. Too bad you couldn't get close enough to use your own blade on that dragon as he lived.
Yeah, I almost got close enough, but Maywin ended up taking care of it before anybody needed to do anything. She's very powerful.
She is. Abundantly so. The chef walks over to you and hands you the knife, Maywin. Maywin, I dare not cut your own kill. You must do this yourself.
$18.
18. Perfect. Start slicing into this, cutting in through some arteries, and all of a sudden, like a firework, steam comes billowing out of this heart as it almost deflates down in front of you as you take the last edible piece off of this heart. All of a sudden, it bursts into flames and turns into ash in the middle of the table on the silver plate that they brought it in.
Damn.
See, look.
Wasn't me.
A leader is only as good as his team. You guys, you did great with your dex checks.
Hey, Bear's first heart.
And to you all, I say, Lahar.
Cheers.
Elmendrak holds up his glass and takes the sippiest of sips. The tiniest little thing, barely touches the wine to his lips.
Grim will
and
just pound
blows
strength.
this smoke ring out.
I put my
As
chunk in my
everyone
mouth
else-
and I eat it like a duck.
Nice. Everybody else takes their bite of dragon and starts chewing on it on their side of the table. You see all the nobles just like, oh, they are just disgusted for having to eat meat and blowing smoke out of their noses and mouths. A couple of them start coughing.
I'll lean kind of forward and ask the captain, the guard across from me, you gonna finish that?
I also lean over and I ask, I mean, what's the deal? You guys don't want to waste the meat, I get it, but obviously nobody likes it, so why are you eating it? I think it's fucking delicious.
The poor woman across from you, you see tears streaming down her face as she's chewing on her little tiny piece of dragon heart.
Right? Is this a punishment? Did you guys lose a bet? What's going on here?
You hear her cuss under her breath in Elvish and looks up at you. She kind of notices that you're Elvish too, and in perfect Elvish looks and says, "We are thankful for Moxie and might, and we take this insult to our tongues as homage to you.
Okay.
We
you.
thank thee for protecting our trees and our homes."
You're welcome.
Well, I don't get it, but I'll eat it with you.
Right on. You guys all start mowing down as smoke just pours out of your mouth. You're eating this dragon heart. Everyone levels up. As the dragon heart
Delicious.
spews knowledge into your head and ears, so much so that smoke starts streaming out of your pores.
I'm so smart.
Dragon.
SMRG!
Level up.
Big 12.
So thank you so much, Maywin, again, for your services. But there must be an ulterior motive for you to be here. What brings you home, and why now? I understand the message as he reads it. I understand what this says. I understand what I need and what they want from me. I don't see how I can help them. I don't see why I should.
It's time to get your head out of your own forest and deal with the world.
But don't you see, we are losing it all here now. It doesn't matter what happens out there. If this is lost, then our world is lost.
Perhaps we can look around and investigate some. Have you heard any tales from the town of anything strange or suspicious?
Well, have you been to the Eilestrai shrine yet? Have you paid homage to your goddess yet, my daughter? That is almost more important than having this dinner with me. But yes.
I haven't yet.
You haven't.
A giant red dragon, sort of.
Yes. I do understand there has been an emergency.
We're not super religious.
It is more than just religion to us. It is our survival that depends on Eilestrai and our way. The way of Maywin's mother, you see. Everybody roll an insight check.
Your mother? Where's your mother, Maywin?
She is
7.
She is out of our reach right now.
16.
16. Perfect. You see as he bows his head, a little tear streams down his face and then turns into smoke. As his dragon heart seems to be doing a lot of really cool things to these people. Barris, you see across the way, the throne that he is sitting on, it seems to be in the middle of the table, but you see that it's kind of pushed into the middle, that there is definitely a spot for a second chair right next to that throne where someone should be sitting. And again, you see that empty space where Wesley would sit across, but that empty space, everyone seems to be looking at. It's like, kind of not comfortably. They seem to be staring at that empty chair like something's missing.
Where's your mom,
Maywin,
Maywin?
Grimble, you notice this too. Her mom has been taken from us, Sir Grimble.
Taken where?
I cannot tell you. I may talk to my daughter about this, but that is only if she goes to the shrine. That is the place where we talk of the dead.
Oh, she's dead? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my apologies. I didn't know she was dead.
As he says that, Grimble, with your insight roll, and same with you, Barris, he says that she's dead, but you can tell that he doesn't even believe it himself as he's saying it. Maybe
You're
you
sure?
are not
You're sure she's
quite
dead?
there yet.
Yeah, are you positive?
Yeah. Are you
She's
sure she's
mostly dead?
It is of no concern to the outsiders. This is a family matter. To my daughter of this.
Well, we're Moxie Might, so, we're like family.
Maywin's like a sister to us. We'd die for her.
Yes.
We're just concerned for her.
I can tell, and it almost seems like you would die for us, too. Even the lower village. It is strange. As this smile plays across Oramalin's face.
Nah, I just like fighting stuff.
all of a sudden, one of the doors opens up. The candles in the room all go out. And one of the most beautiful blonde elves walks in the room and sits down in the empty chair to the right of Ormalin and just stares across at you, Maywin. Well, hello, sister. You're back.
I would say it's nice to see you, sister, but it's really not.
It is nice to see me. It's always nice to see me.
Can confirm.
I'm beautiful. She looks over at you, Chronic. Oh, I see you keep
I give her
company with the outside elves.
I give her the finger guns.
Nice. She looks at you quizzically. A little rough around the edges, but that may be fun later.
Could be.
I am Princess Endinalda. She stands there, and all of a sudden you see this glimmering armor appear around her. I am the voice of Ilustrai. She sits down.
Wait, who? You're the voice of who?
The goddess Ilustrai.
Oh. I don't know this
Have
goddess.
you not heard of her, short one?
No. Will you tell us more?
She is the goddess of twilight, and she stands up and starts walking around her chair. She is the goddess of the fight, the goddess of the duel, and the love that is all dark and of the sunset. She is the masked lady, the dark maiden.
She's got too many names.
Oh,
As all goddesses do. She laughs.
I like goth chicks, all right.
This blasphemy is nourishing to me, Father, as she looks over around the table. Too bad Mother isn't around to see this, eh? She smiles.
So, would Varys recognize the name of that god, and would Maywin and Chronic?
Roll religion checks, everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say I might because
I get advantage on that at all?
Yeah, absolutely.
As a matter of
Yep,
fact,
sounds
I do
about right.
Go ahead and give me your
Ugh, 10, not very good at all.
You guys are very not religious. Holy crap, guys. So the best roll was a 10. Barris, did you roll one?
I mean, after all those
I
20s,
rolled
it
a
was
10.
bound to happen.
Oh yeah, you rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8.
Sweet. You guys all look dumbfounded towards Endinalda, this cleric of Eilistrae.
Would you call it a sinister or tragic history of this god?
Well,
How are
it
we
is
going to touch the
strange
god, though?
that we even follow this goddess, Eilistrae.
Read
She
opposition.
was the chaotic good drow goddess of beauty, song and dance, freedom, moonlight, sword work, and hunting.
Wow.
She is our goddess. She rules this misty forest, but as of late, we have not been able to communicate with her.
That's a busy-ass goddess.
She does it all, as most goddesses do. But she has been silent since the dragons have shown their faces around here. We do not understand why.
I thought that was the first dragon that's come.
That is the first dragon that has come to Rylindenmore proper. But they have been pervading our forests and attacking our villages throughout the Misty Forest.
So there's, how many would you say there are? I mean, we obviously just killed the giant red one.
Oramal looks. There are as many dragons as there are stars in the sky, Sir Chronic. As he's sitting there, kind of listily drinking his drink.
And how many have you killed?
Why?
Why? I'm just curious.
None.
Yeah,
I have killed none. I have yet to see the dragon, save the one you have destroyed below. But I was the one captaining the arrows from above.
All those arrows that did absolutely nothing?
The arrows that showed up after it was dead?
Way to
It was
go.
not my arrows. It was the arrows of my weakling warriors. And I swear they will be flogged within an inch of their life.
Hey, you guys
I
were
don't-
late. It's all right. Don't be mad at them.
Yeah, don't be mad at those guys. All they did was follow your horrible, horrible commands.
Exactly.
Sorry.
You'll get the next one.
Your
Just say it
shame
into the
shames
setting
us all.
stone. You guys keep it somewhat under control. We're still here for Maywin.
I'm sorry, this dragon meat just kind of makes me fiery.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's the butter, right?
I can't
It
believe
is
it's
red.
not butter.
It is red dragon meat.
And Delala kind of looks over at her father. Well, that's a good description of what our goddess can do. My powers seem to be working just fine, though. She doesn't communicate with me for some reason. Maybe the dark-haired one can talk. Maybe she needs her dreams back. Maywin, roll a history check. As your sister looks across the table mockingly at you. Nice.
25.
Wow.
It is like a rush of a tidal wave, remembering all the nightmares and the different midnight battles in your mind with Eilistrae, the dark goddess, as she had taught you as much as she could of fencing and fighting, only for you to turn your back and to become a wizard. You remember this all vividly. It permeates your head. All you can think about is going back to the shrine, but it scares you almost to your core, knowing that you may have to fight Eilistrae again. Since you haven't picked up a sword in a few days, let's say 15 years.
Yeah, the goddess.
Why are you here, sister? Why have you come at this time?
Everybody at the table as she has sat down is like scooting away from her. Even King Milandrak looks a little worried at her presence. Why am I here? Well, everybody here seems to blame me for Mother's passing.
Do you know something about it? Why would they blame you?
You killed Mom? I mean,
They
her
have
mom?
every reason. I have every reason in the world to kill them all. She
Matricide.
stands up.
Son of a bitch.
I care not for power. My power comes from my goddess, Sir Chronic. She looks over at you and she steps up on the table with her booted foot. You see this crystal rapier at her hip. I follow my goddess to the end.
Nice hip. I mean, what? And then I walk away.
Turn around and walk away. She stands there looking over at you, just shakes her head.
Are you saying you had something to do with Mother's death?
I turn around and listen again.
Everybody else believes that I did. Why wouldn't you? If you need me, I'll be at the shrine. And she kicks her chair down and starts walking out of the room.
But did you do it?
Little one, I wouldn't speak to you. And she almost started to say it's something else, and she just doesn't seem to spend the energy on you, buddy.
I turned to Maywin. She's not that hot.
You have 1 second before she leaves the room. Does anybody else want to say anything to her? Yell at her or anything?
Okay, bye.
I want to be on you.
She chuckles as she walks out, pulls out her crystal sword, slices the door in half, and walks through it.
Beer boner. Slices the whole door in half, huh? That's impressive.
From top to bottom. Okay, so what are you trying to do with these hill runes and storm runes?
Disregard.
Nothing? All right, cool.
By the way, so I want to actually bring up something we found last time, just mind stones. I wanted to ask Maywin, do you think I should bring out this deer skull thing that we found with the weird runes on it? I don't know, maybe they could decipher what the runes were?
Maybe Barris can. He seems to know quite a bit about Rowan.
Oh, did you check last week?
He did not.
Oh. Well, we can
Guys
do it
basically
later.
just bagged and tagged it.
Okay. Well, we could do it later. I don't know. I just realized that it was there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot we're supposed to." So, because I thought none of us could decipher it. I don't remember if you tried
I
to.
think you might be right. I don't know. You guys always get opportunities as days go by to try looking at things again, of course.
Okay. Well, we can do it later. We're in the middle. I'm not going to just whip out a skull right now while we're at
Hey,
dinner.
by the way, everybody,
hey,
slam a skull
by
down
the
on
way,
the table.
what the fuck is this? Anybody know? Let's pass it around. Everybody, give it a shot.
This is not Elrond.
Let's play
You don't get
guess
to ask
the
him
runes
cool
on the
questions
skull.
about your items. Right.
Let's put a couple holes in the skull and turn it into a bong.
You see Melandrak look down as his daughter cuts the door in half, and you see Ormalin almost wince a little bit. Everybody's just kind of like, yeah. Like she was the nails on the chalkboard at the dinner party.
Doesn't seem like
Melandrak.
many people like her, huh?
We love our daughter. She's just a little more zealous than...
Sorry, I meant to say that in not like through the mind stone, not to everybody at the table. That'd be kind of a dick move.
Out loud,
in front of her father. So she's kind of a bitch, huh? What was the deal with that, right?
What's up with that hooker?
She kind of sucks, yeah. I agree. Out loud.
Oh, shit.
Melandrak just looks down. And the faults always come back to haunt you. Maywin, you need to talk to Eilistrae. We believe this is your destiny. Your birthright. Have you even told your companions how special you truly are? How different you are from even all the elves in the Misty Forest? Have you told them?
What?
They know me for Maywin. They don't know me as something projected on me since birth.
Do not ever deny your birthright and the love of us and your goddess. We love you, Maywin.
I have to pose the question, at least in the Mind Stones, to so everybody could hear. To me, whatever. Is there something you're not telling us? I mean, you're allowed to be your own person. I'm not trying to pry, but
Anything we should know?
yeah. Are you gonna go Super Saiyan at any moment? We're just gonna witness like something crazy. Should we be concerned for our well-being? Are you gonna explode?
So I am gonna speak, and I'm gonna say this out loud. I'm gonna say, it's just old rumors, dating to the time when I was born. I never believed it, but my people do.
And what is it exactly?
As you guys are saying this, Wesley walks in the room and is escorted by several elvish guards to sit down next to me.
So, like a prophecy?
Yeah, there was some weird things happened the day I was born, and they thought that it meant something.
That is the understatement of the century, Maven. As King Melindrak looks over at you with glinting green eyes. As you can see, my
Wait.
daughter is
I'm sorry.
not of us.
Can
You
I?
see Oramal. Go ahead.
I wanted to investigate those glinting green eyes.
Of course.
Don't get lost in those dreamy.
26.
All right. You look into his green eyes as deeply as you possibly can. Roll a history check.
And he gets lost.
As he does have a striking green. And his glow is like he is just emanating this aura around him.
And 17 history.
You look directly into his eyes and you see nothing familiar. Nothing different other than the elvish nature of his heritage. And he looks over at you, a little stern, but as you kind of look deeper into his eyes, you see nothing but caring and almost fear staring back at you from the depths.
I mentally tell everyone, I just had the weirdest deja vu. When I was looking into his eyes, you guys remember Bear Shimmer? It must be the green eyes. It just, I don't know. I guess it was just I don't know, but I guess it was just a trick or something, but weird, right? Super weird.
Sorry, what was that? Did I miss something?
Oh, I was looking in his eyes and I was just like, oh, his eyes reminded me of Bear Shimmer. That's all.
Everybody roll a history check. Does everybody remember Bear Shimmer on their own? If
Yes.
you don't, roll a history check.
If I don't? Because I do.
I do, yeah.
Well, yeah, if you do, like in real life.
Yeah, Bear Shimmer was the other dragon, right? The green dragon?
The ancient
Ancient
green dragon. There
Sorry,
is something
My bad.
huge. Yes. All right.
The one I signal with fireworks.
You guys all hear him say the word Bear Shimmer in your head. And everybody who rolls higher than... All right.
I rolled a 14. Higher than what?
The roll that is in my head. All of a sudden, it
Hope it's a
almost
12.
hits you. It almost hits you all like a ton of bricks. Barris, you never roll.
I'm sorry. I thought you said if you remember who Bear Shimmer is, you don't have to roll.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
No. So, but this one was a little bit different. As the roll comes through, thank you. You just hit it. You guys all take this flashback. It's almost like an acid trip. You guys are all, as you're talking to each other inside your heads with your sending stone, it all hits you at the same time. You see an image of the old man by the fire, by that broken statue of
outside.
King Melandrak outside of the Misty Forest.
Oh, Zatch.
You guys are sitting there, and Zatch all of a sudden is smoking, looking down at the fire. And as you see him in your mind's eye, he looks up at you. And he sees you in your eyes. And you hear in a woman's shrill laughter, Bear Shimmer's voice. The clueless worms. and Zatch stands up from the fire and disappears. And you are instantly transported back to the dining room. King Melandrak looks at all of you very quizzically as you guys all seem to have blanked out for about 10 seconds.
I say to everybody with the Mind Stones, did you guys saw that, right? Am I tripping?
Did you
Is this dragon meat getting to us? Or what
Did
the
you
hell just
slip in
happened?
the mushrooms, dude?
Holy shit. Wesley kind of looks around. He's like, dude, this is going a little deeper than I thought it was, man. Kind of sits back.
So were his eyes the same eyes that we saw?
They are not.
Not okay, but just
King
that.
Melandrak's eyes are his own.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. I mentioned Bear Shimmer, and then for some reason we remember that. What was that guy's name again?
Bear Shimmer?
No. Well, yeah, no, the other one.
You see Melandrak
Zatch?
look over at you.
Zatch.
Zatch the hobo.
Zatch Morris.
That Zatch was the dragon? That's unreal.
Why is freaking Bear Shimmer keeping tabs on us? Wesley kind of looks around uncomfortably. That is really not cool.
Well, I mean, Bear Shimmer could come in handy, I guess, maybe, if we need help.
Yeah, if she doesn't eat us.
I think we're friendly with Bear Shimmer. I thought we were.
I
thought we were cool.
It's an interesting relationship we have with Bear Shimmer.
I think it's more of a I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me kind of situation with Bear Shimmer currently.
Can we call it love, hate, love? Shit. You see Wesley slog down another big, thick, freaking carafe of that elvish wine.
Is he back full health? Like, is he?
Yes, he is perfectly healthy as he has been scrubbed.
But so I'm assuming he's got burns all over him then.
So many baths.
Oh, the elves have salve.
I was gonna say, because he had like his armor melted onto him. I'm pretty sure
he is not wearing his armor right now, as you see him dressed in this weird
because it
elvish
was melted.
Oh
He's
my God,
like
naked.
He is an elven Bacta tank.
He's looking pretty good right now. He's got a couple little like burn marks, but more than not, he's healthy. He's clean. Happy to be eating. I can't believe they just let me right up here. I only had like 5 of these elves carry me to the table. But it's just, as if I couldn't kill 5 of these people.
Well, we're kind of like, we did save everybody, so it's not.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? We're the saviors.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, not too crazy to think that they would carry you anywhere.
Did you get a bath?
No, this whole time you were gone. It's been a couple hours that you guys have been talking about the things on the table, the whole interruption of El Ninada.
You can visibly see the pruniness on his fingers because he's been bathing the whole time.
Scrubbing his undies. Oramalin looks over at you, Maywin. Sister, like I said, I'm so glad you're here. We thought you were gone. A few years ago, we saw that, like I said, we feel you disappeared from Faerun. We have no idea where you went. All of a sudden, you came back somewhere in, Westabel?
Wait, are there 2 sisters?
Her brother sits right here, Oramalian.
Oh, I thought you said her sister. Oh.
Her sister is gone. Her sister had walked out of the room. Her brother looks across the way. We're so glad you're back. We just didn't know what had happened. Scoured the earth looking for you. We lost several scouts. Trying to find you. Even bring you back home to help with Mother. See him look down.
Seems like a really strange change of attitude from him. Like the way he was presenting himself to now.
Yeah, he seems a little more subdued since the first time you saw him in the throne room.
Not such a dick.
He has been thoroughly chastised by his father and the horrible shooting of the dragon, and even allowing the dragon into the city. It all seems to be weighing heavily on Ormalian's shoulder. don't know if I can even discuss what has happened with Mom. Mother.
Mum. Mummy.
With you all. I don't know you well enough. I almost would... Would you all please just leave? So I may speak with my sister? You hear Milandrak look over. There is no way to speak to our guests that have saved our lives and our village. But Papa...
We all kind of look to Maywin for an answer.
Yeah, you see Wesley just uncomfortably kind of shifting over, looking at you, like kind of slowing down a little bit, slugging the Elvish.
Brother, why don't we step outside of the room?
Yes, that.
You want to step outside? Oh.
That'd
Okay,
be great.
What kind of step
Well,
outside?
only to dance with you.
Are we coming with you?
So the two of you walk into what looks like this little room behind fireplace. You see it. It's almost like this little library. Desk set up. A little wooden pipe on the table. And some of the perfect half-elf leaf sitting there waiting for you.
Some of that good stuff.
Bowls stoked.
It's a trick.
Sister. He runs over and tries to give you a hug.
I resist the hug. It like
You push back and he...
Give him the Heisman.
I don't understand. I know we may not have left on the best of terms, but your blood. I love you, and I don't know if you've noticed, but Sis, Elandria, she's going crazy. Did you not see it tonight?
What do you mean she's going crazy?
She did something to Mother.
Are you
She's
sure?
cursed our castle. I don't know. I don't know. We have had Echosin on it. We've had Echosin on it this whole time trying to help Mother. He's in the castle right now. Roll a history check.
Who else is hearing this besides Maywin?
Only Maywin is hearing this. You
Son
do remember Enceladius, don't you? Go ahead and
I'm
tell
at
me
11.
what your history check is.
11.
11.
Not good.
You just barely remember this little worm of an elf that hit on you relentlessly as you were going through your religious studies. You don't really remember him as Enceladus, but the nickname that everybody gave him, Echosin. The troglodyte that licked your boots and your brother's boots, bullied all the other kids.
What has he got to do with this?
Well, he is also a priest of Ilustrai, and he has been doing whatever he can to help Mother from the curse, to help our castle, to help our home. This is why we've needed you back. We've needed you to lift this curse. But I can see you have shirked all of your religious thoughts. I don't see how we will ever survive. Endinalda will soon kill me.
I am not the same person as when I left here. That was a very long time ago.
It is very apparent that you are not the same.
But
you could be.
I do plan to bring Mother's murderer to justice. So any information you have, I will share with my party, and we will bring this person to justice. I will not let this stand.
With the right convincing, Father may let you in the castle. I will do what I can to help. I'm just scared, sister, that's all. I don't know what to do anymore. You see him almost break down in front of you.
Brother, you've
Sobs
never been
rack his body.
You've never been scared. This is not the time. Remember who you are.
Yes. I am the firstborn. I am the heir apparent. I am Ormalin. He stands up. wipes the tears from his eyes. Please, go to the shrine, and after you do that, meet me in front of the castle, and I will do what I can to get you past the guards. Even if they will not let us, we might be able to sneak by. I know some of our secret ways are still available to us. You haven't gained that much weight. You should be able to sneak through the walls.
Oh, wow.
I would feel comfortable bringing my party. They have many gifts that I do not.
Maybe the small one would fit, but the rest of them are pretty chunky.
I'm a high elf. I'm not super chunky.
You just hear from the other room, hey!
Bitch, what?
The shit?
Is it just over there talking shit and shit?
It's the armor. It's just armor.
Bring the ones you trust. I will do what I can to get them through. Let us get back to the party. I don't even know what would be happening out there. I don't think Father is talking to a gnome in 500 years.
All right, let's take this leaf out there for everybody to smoke.
Oh, Dad's secret stash. Oh, he will have your ears, sister. Starts chuckling.
Oh, nice.
He won't ignore guests. It'll be fine. Let's grab it.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna grab it. Head
He
out.
guffaws as you walk out. You see the seriousness on his face appear again as he walks out of the room. And he sits down next to Father. Hey, when you walk out, what do you do?
So I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna say, Father, you've been keeping all the good stuff from our guests, and I'm gonna start passing some around the table.
Oh, holy shit. You see Wesley look down at this stuff as he starts peeling it out a little bit. It's like, I don't think I could fight after I smoke some of this shit. Let's go. Starts packing it in a bowl. What have you discussed, my children?
I think they found your stash.
Yes, I see that. You see a little impatience on his eyes. But it's almost like, yeah, kids will be kids.
It sounds like I need to go to the shrine and figure out what I can about Mother's death.
If you can hear anything at all from Isla Stry, it would do us a world of good. This is your duty, my daughter, whether you like it or not.
So we gotta go to a temple?
Roll a history check, Maywin, as you hear this question from Grimble. So what, we gotta go to a stinking temple?
Wow, that's terrible.
As you take a swig of the elvish wine, it coughs and comes out of your nose a little bit. Roll a con save.
Roll a what save?
A con save, please. Nice, dude. The wine does dribble out of your nose, but you do not cough anymore. You're able to clean it off with a napkin without any issues. And you actually now remember a little bit of this shrine, being outdoors in a beautiful pool. The beautiful statue of Isla Stry worshiping the moon.
I think we can find the way, Grumble. I don't think it'll be a problem.
Okay, good.
Well, yes, and you see Oramalin stand up. Don't you worry. I would love to escort you there. Father, I would have it no other way, son. Take them, I guess. Take them all to the shrine.
Can I mentally say to everyone, but I just, Maywin, your brother seems kind of weird.
Yeah, he's kind of a prince playboy. He likes power, but yeah, no.
You trust him?
Not completely. So let's be on our guard when we go to the shrine.
Oh, good to know.
You see Wesley look around. He's like, "Gosh, dang it! I wish I had my armor. It's a little toasty right now."
Rambo, can you make armor?
Yeah, I can fix the armor that he has. It shouldn't take me too long if you guys, give me some few hours.
So your plan's to sit by it and wait while it cools?
They didn't cool it off yet. Yeah, well, I mean, I have to get it hot if I want to bend it back into place. So I guess that's all right.
I think I got some of those elvish blacksmiths working on it right now, but those hammers look pretty weak.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. They'll give them a few hours. They'll probably bust it out, no problem.
Yeah, they're gonna have to eat a ton of berries to hammer out that armor.
Can we do a break? The dog needs to go out.
Yes, I was about to say, before we go to the next scene, we'll take a 5-minute break. Does anybody else want to do any RP in here real quick? As the meal comes down to a close, you see Oromalin kind of anxiously looking around, kind of, man, I gotta get these people to the shrine.
Yo, can we get some armor for my boy over here? And I'm just kind of saying it out loud to everyone, keying everyone. You guys got armor, right? Something that'll fit him.
You see Oromalin look around. Servants! He starts clapping his hands. Get to work on these guys right here. Get them their armor. Screaming and yelling at everybody.
Thank you. All right, now we can take a break.
Word, break time.
Oh, I don't get a break. Is that still gonna be here?
Be back in a bit.
Yo.
All right. I'm gonna check them out.
Oh, that was fun.
Barking this whole time.
Good job, Maywin.
Yeah.
Staying the stoic Maywin.
Sister, by the way, should be Enalda.
Endinalda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. So I'll bring her in again so you can see that.
Ooh.
Nice. Good writing, guys.
Dude, this is all off the cusp for her.
I meant like mentally writing good.
Oh yeah. So if you poke on
improv,
her, it's Endinalda. I had that you can't click on her, but
some of it's my writing because I did write the backstory. So.
Oh man, and I screwed it all up. You'll see. And it's gonna get all gross, man. The whole world is gonna come to an end. Hopefully, being this bad will bring more people to our stream to at least complain. I mean, that would be amazing. Just to get a bunch of people on the Twitch like, "Oh, you guys need to kill yourselves. We hate your guts." Oh, I love that so much, dude.
If I die, just we'll have a big character funeral. No, just kidding.
Oh, Maywin, you won't die. Maybe. All right, let's see here.
All right, I'm taking 5.
Yeah, go ahead. Take 5. And don't forget to level up, everybody. Okay, ground level. There it is. The music worked pretty well in this too. It's really nice. All right. You having fun, Barris?
Yep.
Good, man.
Yep, all is good.
Right on. It's good to see you, buddy.
Same to you, man.
Dude, I had a question.
Allow me to answer.
Yeah, dude. God, my mom drinks from a plastic cup.
I think that we're still audio on Twitch, FYI.
Yeah, I know.
You had a
I can know
question?
that my mom drinks from a plastic cup. Yeah, I thought I did. I can't remember it right now. I'm gonna have to go smoke and figure it out.
Okay.
Because I think it was a question for the group.
All right, take a
Yeah,
break.
give me a second. Yeah, I will. I'll be right back. Yeah, and you can talk to anybody if that's on there. And I really wish that see if I can get my food to pop on. How can I copy the chat? You know what I mean? Harris? Oh, crap.
Insane face, huh?
I was doing the weird colors, and I was trying to get it to reflect on my eyeball. Just being goofy. I get one more spell I can pick. Oh.
Oh.
A check 1 2 cough cough cough.
Testes. 1 2. Testes.
And 3.
3?
We have
3
1,
testes?
2, 3, and we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Hi, Winston dog.
Winston Montgomery, what's up, my friend?
He's in a playful mood.
Nice.
Did you sneeze? Did you fuck up?
No, I was petting him.
Oh, that's what it is.
I
Giving
pet
him
him
love
and
and
he
attention.
barks.
Can't ever do that.
Oh.
I'm petting him again. I'm petting him.
Watch out for that vicious ankle biter.
Right. He's been known to nip an ankle or two. Shit, I seen it. Shit, I've been a victim.
Right? He doesn't do that anymore.
You know how I could tell when your dog has been to my house? I have little Winston,
Clumps?
fluff balls.
Yep.
Yeah, I have Winston little fluff balls that, blow through my house like a fucking tumbleweed. It's hilarious. Wee. Wah, wah, wah.
A
Winston tumbleweed. Yeah, Tumble Winston goes floating by.
Winston.
A tumble Winston.
It's awesome.
Oh. I think the baby's finally gone down. Yeah.
It's
It's not bad.
No, Dre's a badass though. She gets it done. She kicks all the butts.
awesome.
Little whiskey on the gums always helps.
Well, I usually put her down, but she did it because it's
Works
D&D.
on me.
We're
Whiskey's for
doing our
Dad.
thing. But no, I think it's because I'm just a walking giant heater. And
Right.
she lays on my shoulder and she's like, "This is warm."
It's
It's
And
like
she's
your,
out.
your shoulder's the perfect neck crook for her. It's like, oh yeah, I just lay right there like that. There, that's it. I'm out.
No. I have big shoulders and she's a little girl, so she just passes out on my shoulder and she's out. And also the suit we put her in is like a what's it called? Magic Merlin's like magic sleep suit or something.
Oh,
So it's
sweet.
basically like a zip up sleeping bag that she wears and just her arms and feet stick out. What, babe?
It's awesome.
Yeah, I brought him up. But yeah, so she passed I've told throughout this numerous times, like if they made that for an adult, I'd fucking wear it and pass out. Because when I sleep, like, you know, what I always have to have a foot out or maybe both feet out of the covers. That's how I guess my body like regulates temperature.
I hardly ever use covers anymore. It's so hot down here.
I wear
on top of everything.
I wear a sheet basically and then kick my feet out.
Yeah.
But I'm always warm. Like it sucks, dude. Sometimes I wake up just sweating. Like, why am I so warm?
Need to move back to Washington. Back to the coulee. Even though it's freaking hot up there too right now.
Mm-hmm. Barris was saying it's what, 80?
Yeah, dude. That's baller hot up there. Especially, I mean, it was like, what, 6:30, 7 o'clock when he said that? That's
well, I'm used
late to be
I'm
80.
used to it being 80 at 7 o'clock in Southern California.
Yeah. That's
but it's
rarity
not
up in
swampy.
Washington.
Yeah, I mean, it can be.
It is not swampy up there,
No.
that's for sure.
It can get swampy here.
Oh, yeah, it can.
Or it can be super fucking dry if the Santa Anas roll through.
I don't mind that so much. It's that freaking 80% humidity and up. It's like, oh, dude. I
I
didn't
know
move
that's
to Florida.
yeah. I was about to say that's what that's all back east. Like when I go to like South Carolina, like Hilton Head, dude.
It looks
it's
so
like-
beautiful. You're like, my God, it looks so nice here, but there is no way I'd live there.
It's
no way.
96 degrees and
fuck
99%
that.
humidity. You walk outside, like you take a shower, you're in the nice AC, you walk outside, you're like instantly sweating. Everything's
No way I'd
sticky.
live.
Ugh. You walk like this because you don't want your arms to touch. You're like
Right.
everything. I'm just sweating. That and the only other bad part about living in the southeast is like if you can't see into the water, you shouldn't go into the water. 'Cause
Right?
it's either alligators or bull sharks. You're like, just
Snapping
don't
turtles,
fuck around. Just
cottonmouth.
oh, dude. Yeah,
Fuck that.
like swimming snakes. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. No.
Leeches! All right, are we all back?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Barris is taking a
Affirmative.
nice leisurely, like he's contemplating life
Roll
right now.
around the props.
Look at him.
Awesome.
Going
As-
next split deal with them tweakers.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Look
Well,
at
we can
that.
go ahead and cut the break sign,
Look at so he lives right next to a dump apparently. Look at that.
Right
Just
on.
it looks so.
right? It is.
You know the sun really shines off of that toxic waste.
Raw sewage being dumped right there
No,
into
that's
the
a beautiful.
Sinclair Inlet.
That's a beautiful view.
It's so nice. His house is cool.
I'm gonna be really mad if he doesn't light up like just a giant spliff right now. That's not a spliff at all.
No. That's a fag.
Did you coat it? You gotta like dip it in the honey oil.
It's long. What is that, 100?
Yeah, what are you smoking? Capris? What are you?
Just regular old Camel Blues.
Ooh. Hey, that's what Travis smokes.
Don't know 'em.
He's a good friend of ours.
God, I remember when I used to smoke Camel Wides. Those things are like fucking cigars.
That's my normal, but I'm borrowing this from somebody else.
Oh my goodness, you
Right
smoke
on.
Camel Wides?
Yeah.
You brave soul.
All right. Well, back to it, guys. As you guys look around the table, King Melandrak and his entourage have kind of walked on. You see that he's tired. I'm sorry to have to leave you like this, but I believe my son, Ormalian, will be able to take care of you. He has said that he would show you the way to the shrine, though I beg of you, please do not desecrate it. You are not true believers. To even have you here, it pains my soul.
I don't think any of us planned on like peeing on it or anything. We're gonna.
Oh, well, thank you.
That'll be good.
Brimble, I think he means you.
I mean, if there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you say.
Just don't pee on the thing. No desecration today.
I leave you with my son and my daughter, and in good hands. Please, help me.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the place.
Do the thing.
I like goddesses, especially
Ricky Button, quick.
elven goddesses. Yeah, I've met so many of them.
Hey DM, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How would I go about changing my cantrip if I wanted to change it to another thing? Could I do that during like a long rest?
Yeah, during long rests and stuff like that, if you have, basically you'll have a spell book, and that is also another thing. It costs money to change spells out and stuff
Can't
like
you do
that.
it when
But
you
it's a
level up?
cantrip, though.
Yeah, I think some classes let you change a cantrip when you level up.
I'll let
Yeah.
it be up to the DM, but you let me know. But we
No,
did level up.
that's-
I wanted to change my cantrip. I just didn't know if I could, or if you wanted me to wait
No,
until we
during
did like
levels
a
up,
long rest.
we can do that. Yeah, we're going to have to do a long rest before we do anything like that. So right now, you guys have kind of leveled up at the table eating the dragon heart, but you're not
Oh no, all
fully
good.
acknowledged yet.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure when I can change my cantrip. Like I won't do it right now. Just let me know when I can. I guess during a long or after a long rest.
You can.
Okay.
Well, Moxie and Might, are you ready to go to the sacred grove of Ilustrai?
Yeah, I gotta pee.
Ramon
Let's go.
looks all, God, he looks at you and he, I like your Moxie.
That's why I'm part of Moxie and Might.
You want us to go
Reaches
after
over to
dinner?
you, Chronic, and he tries to hook with you arm in arm. Let us talk of the history of Redlinmetor,
Well,
of
and
my father.
I hand him a trifold.
Looks over at it. Ooh, that is colorful. Did you get all that glitter on there?
We went with the glossy. It was nice. It was,
Yes.
it was
Black on black on black. I like
Yeah.
that.
It was a solid pick. No, discuss.
start
Let's discuss something.
Walking through the town and off, still above into the trees. And the path gets wider and wider to the point where you see ground appear up in the air. It is one of the most crazy sights you've ever seen. As you are walking on ground, you see waterfalls dumping into pools around you, and you are 200 feet off the ground.
Yeah, we're still in the
Walking
trees,
through
right?
the silver boughs, yes, of the forest of the Rylinmentor.
All right, this is interesting. Let's check all this out, guys.
So you walk through all this. He opens up some fronds, and you walk into, again, another pool.
Boxed wine.
It's almost as beautiful as Barris's backdrop. I mean, his background.
Right during sunset.
I know, right?
Right.
It's half as beautiful as that.
As the sun slowly dips behind the mountains, behind the giant, beautiful lake,
Right.
behind the
That's the
dumbass
Puget
holding
Sound.
the phone.
That is the Puget
kidding.
Sound, everybody. And you were looking at the Olympic mountain range.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like awesome and smells
Puget.
horrible.
Quiet while I enjoy the sunset.
There it goes. It just disappeared. I just wanted to show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Carry on with the beautiful scenery.
As you walk through the fronds
Nice.
and into what looks like a glade, you see and hear a small waterfall dumping into the pool of clearest waters. And in front of this pool, you see a statue of a drow warrior, completely nude and completely black-skinned with pure silver white hair, streaming down, holding a sword as she would a rose in front of her.
So the
You see the
statue
goddess
is,
Ilistrae.
so the statue is colored, you're saying? Not
It
just
is
like
right here.
not just like a gray, it's like a
Pure black as
got tones
almost
to it.
an onyx.
Why is it a drow statue, Maywin?
That's the goddess. That's how she supposedly looks.
You guys worship a drow? I thought the drows was the elves the other elves didn't like.
Well, she worships a goddess.
But it's a drow goddess? I'm confused. I'm just asking. I don't really. No, I don't have anything against drow. I guess, like I said, I had a friend that was a drow once, but
But then you cut him up.
no, it's
Got him on my table and I cut out his spleen.
it was a long time ago. We lost track, you know.
Guys, all walk up towards the statue and you see written in a language that you may not understand.
What language is that?
Undercommon.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Is that like
Or
pig laugh?
Mylan walks up and he says, "This
Like
is
Cockney.
the words of the goddess
What?
Ilistrae." It's like Cockney.
It's like Cockney.
It's deep south. A rightful place awaits you in the realms above, in the land of the great light. Come in peace and live beneath the sun again, where trees and flowers grow. The message of Ilistrae. And May, when you remember through all the rigorous religious lessons that you've had, that Ilistrae is doing whatever she can to get the drow and the elves on the surface to be at peace, to be in love again, and to be together as they should have always been. And that is basically the whole mantra of the goddess Ilistrae. That and sword fighting and hunting.
She's all about peace and swords.
Okay, now I understand. Thank you for explaining that, Maywin.
Ormalin is standing there with you all. Well, this is it, Maywin. This is where you need to be. You need to talk to the goddess like you used to. Don't you remember how? You used to come to us with all those stories.
I
Who's
don't.
that dude?
I don't think I remember how. It's been a long time.
Well, Wesley kind of looks around. Why don't you just kind of stand over here or maybe go get in the water or something? And just kind of plops himself down on a log in front of the statue and pulls out a pipe and just kind of sits there and starts thinking. We'll give you
Yeah.
whatever time you need to think of this out. Whatever you need, Maywin, get us through this.
Do I know what to do?
Roll a religion check with advantage. And Ormalin kind of stands over everyone and is looking around. If you have any questions, I'd love to help.
That's a whopping 8.
Dear
Yeah.
Lord.
So what's she about to do here?
She is going to try to commune with Ilistrae. For some reason, Maywin must have been the moon she was born under. She has been touched by our goddess, her hair being black as the skin of Ilistrae. For some reason, they have always been connected together. As you can see, are the rest of our family, and you see his huge mane of blonde hair. Same with Dad. Same with Sister. She is the different one. Maywin. The one that can touch God's feet. At least that's what we hope. He pulls out this little wineskin and starts passing out these little glasses to everybody. I don't know how long it's going to take, but here we are. Let's have some drinks.
Yeah, I could use a drink. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. I think I blacked out a lot of this.
Blacked out a lot of this? Well, maybe that'll help again. He pours a little vial inside the glass that he hands you, separate from the rest.
I'm gonna take a drink.
You're gonna take a drink. Ooh, roll a con save.
16.
You do not save, as that whatever liqueur he had put inside that glass of yours just starts choking you up. You almost feel asthmatic. You start crawling on your hands and knees
Shit.
down towards the water.
Oh.
Orabon says, wait, watch. She crawls and crawls and crawls down into the water, trying to slap up the water into her throat as your throat feels like it's on fire, Maywin. And as the water touches your mouth, roll another con save real quick.
I run by and give her some guidance too, just in case we get an extra 1d4.
Yeah, that's enough.
Ouch!
The guidance does not help. You flop like a fish over on your back, Maywin, and you start floating out into this pool, spewing black smoke to the point where now this whole lake is misted over in this fog.
That's no good.
You cannot see Maywin anymore.
I'll use this sending stone and I'll say to Maywin, Maywin, stop. Collect yourself. Don't overthink this. Let it take you. Remember who you used to be.
Don't know what's going on. Where am I? What's going on?
The world flashes and flashes around you. Now, all of a sudden, Ilustrai appears above you as you are floating helplessly in this lake. She is in full armor, a whip at her hip, and a rapier in her hand. As she points the sword down and touches the tip of your nose, Maywin, and pushes you out into the water deeper. Where have you been, my daughter?
Right.
I've been traveling.
Traveling far, traveling wide. What have you learned?
I've learned many things.
Many things pertaining to the dragon. Many things pertaining to the death that covers this misty forest. The gateway between the beneath and the above.
I'm still trying to figure all that out.
I see. I see you have lost your ways of the cleric, as you float around in my pool as you once did as a child. And I smelled the stench of your brother's poison on you. His trickery knows no bounds.
I slowly back away.
You guys cannot hear any of this as you just see Maywin and this black smoke just over the whole river. And you guys are just sitting there drinking with Ormal, and he's kind of passing around a joint again, just trying to keep things on
I
the
run
red.
over to the joint.
Perfect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the
You-
conversation.
Need to go home, Maywin. Your mother is in trouble. Go home. Go home. Maywin, you hear that in your head over and over again as the black fog starts to dissipate and turn back to its bluish hue. You feel the steps kind of bumping your head as you float back towards the shoreline. Maywin. Roll me a deck save.
Looks like a good fish.
Everybody roll me a religion check right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Or religion or insight, your choice. Maywin, ooh, look at the 10, you just hit it. Maywin, you turn and you feel the step next to you and you're able to kind of crawl around. You
Ooh,
get a
a
little wet
21.
on your hands and knees, but you don't get too sopped wet as you crawl back on the shoreline, vomiting up whatever horrible poison your brother gave you to help you with your visions.
I got a 21.
Sweet religion. Okay, Grimble, you were just sitting there looking at everybody smoking with your back to the statue. Everybody else, though, you see this gigantic drow goddess step from the water and the black smoke and just almost like this weird lightning bolt zap into the statue in front of you, and the statue's eyes glow black and look down at you.
I hand the joint back to Blastius and I say, I'm done.
Help the daughter. Help the daughter of Rylan Mator. Echoes through all your head.
Don't tell me what to do. I was gonna do that anyways.
Yeah, what was that? You guys saw that? I'm tripping out. What was that? Who was that? What? Oh shit, where's Maywin? I run over to see if Maywin's okay near the water.
She's coughing up on the shoreline.
Oh shit. I help to pull her out of the water. And I say, hey guys, I need a little help.
Wesley stands up.
I give you the help action.
Jesus helps those who help themselves.
Good luck.
You can do it.
Thoughts and
Maywin,
prayers.
as you bend over and you're hacking up, all of a sudden these images start splintering into your head. Just like these weird shards of your sister screaming, blood dripping from her forehead, from these little sewn wounds. You see little runes carved into her skin as she screams, and you see her body start distorting. I need you to roll a con save real quick. As these images start just punching you in the face with their brutality. You see your mother's face. You see your father's face standing over your sister with needles, with priests praying in ritualistic thought. You see. Roll a quick perception check at disadvantage as these thoughts come pouring into your head. Think you see something, but the body distorts too quickly and the image disappears. And you hear again the death throes of your sister's screams. Even though you know your sister is alive. You feel Chronic's arms on you as he pulls you up to the shoreline as you are hacking up water and poison. Oh, I'm sorry, sis. That may have been a little bit too much. As you see Oromalin standing on the shoreline looking down at you with mock concern.
You asshole. You did that on purpose.
Well, yeah, it was the best way to get you to see our goddess, right? Did it work?
It worked. You're still a fucking asshole.
Yeah, well, a
I
stinky
walk-
one too.
I walk by and I give him a vicious shoulder shrug. Motherfucker.
Slam into him. Roll an intimidation check. As you slam the captain of the guard,
A 6.
you hit him, and he just kind of looks over at you, and he kind of brushes his shoulder like, something seemed to have brushed by me. I don't know what it was. Above you. And he looks around. Oh, come on, sis. It's not like you haven't had it before. It's just been a few years. Here, let me help you up. Let's go. You said you wanted to see your home. Are you ready to go home? And as he says that to you, you hear it in his voice and Eyelistrai's voice.
As he reaches down to help me up, I'm going to take his hand, but with my other... I'm going to try to rush myself up, so I kind of hit him in the stomach on purpose as I'm coming up.
Sweet, dude.
Fuck that guy.
I want you to roll an unarmed strike for me.
Unarmed. Strikey strike. $16.
Nice. It does not hit, though. As you come up underneath the robes that he is wearing, you slam your shoulder, and it almost hurts as you slam into this mithril armor plated that he is wearing underneath the robes. And he looks down at you and winks. I didn't know where we were going to go tonight. If I was going to take you home, I needed protection.
Yeah. Take me home.
Hey, Grimble, this guy's weird.
Alright. Creepy fucker.
Yes, sis. Let's go home.
I
You all
motion,
stand up.
I motion to my axe and I shrug.
Why not axe?
Not yet. Not yet.
Just let me know, Maywin.
Keep it handy. I think we're going to need it.
It will
It
fly. At
seems
some
to me
point.
that I will be taking you all to Linmator Castle, back home. I hope everything is all right. I hope Echo Sin is still okay. I haven't been there since you've been back, Maywin.
Maywin, did you learn anything about your mom?
No, it just seems like they just kept telling me to go home. I think the answer lies at the castle.
I'm sorry, but your answer is in another castle.
You keep answering our questions with more questions, Maywin.
We already have the
Not
print.
cool. You're saying
Why
all this as you walk.
What does he do?
Why would you do that?
You guys walk out of the glade and in through Linmator, seeing the beautiful scenery. Most of the elves are back at home, either strolling through the trees, looking down at the smoldering wreckage of the guardhouse. As you guys all walk through, they seem to look at you with little interest now. This is an opportunity for you to talk about anything that is happening.
I'm
Without the
walking on
DM interrupting.
sunshine. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, so I think we're kind of like what's been going on. We kind of lost sight of that question that I don't think we have answered yet. Do you think that sorcerer or wizard guy and the dragon were both controlled by somebody else? Do these moon shards have anything to do with that? I don't know that we've really addressed that much, other than posing the question. Is there any way we should relay that information to the elves and see if they think moon shards maybe have anything to do with mind control or controlling something? What do you guys think?
I think that we could talk to the elves about it. Maywin, who do you trust the most?
Talk
And how do
about
we
what?
Oh no, I'm saying all this through the mind stones.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, and I also go, well, and also how do we say it without saying, hey, we have a moon shard, because maybe that might be a taboo thing You know, I don't know if they'd be like, "Oh my god, you got a
Just-
moon shard."
Just ask
Maybe-
if
Roll
they've
history
ever
check,
heard of
Maywin.
a moon shard.
Maybe we should do some research. Is there like a library here that we could maybe find a book? Or
Yes, there is a library. You saw many books in the Hall of Heroes that you had just come from.
wait a minute, Chronic. What if you do that thing where you touch it and you try to see its history?
So that only, I was talking about that earlier, the grim psychometry, that only works if, hang on. Where
It needs to take you to like in a direction.
Well, no, but it has to be specifically, yeah, so when making an intelligence history check to recall information about the sinister or tragic history of an object or place. So it has to be, I guess, a sinister or tragic history. Would you consider it that? And if so, then I can...
would.
Then I just basically get advantage on rolling to figure out what happened in that situation. You know,
both-
whatever the sinister or tragic history
To
is.
do
I
that,
learned
you
in
must hold a shard in your hand.
Okay, so I could pull a shard because I have one shard and then
You
the
have
other
two
shard
shards.
is oh yeah, sorry, I thought one was in his butt.
No, it's in the
Criminal's
jar.
head.
It's in the jar, but it's in the jar in your pouch.
Okay, so I pulled the shard out that's
Not
not
Murphy's
in
butt?
the butt plug.
Actually, I had put it in my butt for a second, but you were like, no, put it in the bag. And I was like, all right, and I had to pull it out of my
Well-
butt, put it in the
well,
bag.
you
Get
were-
out of there.
I thought the whole thing was we're supposed to keep it away from you.
I was
But
just-
either
Oh,
way,
yeah,
so
that's
I have a shard now. Yes, I have a shard in my hand.
it did go in
and
my
then-
butt for a second, though.
Dump
Here,
it out of whatever jar it's in, and you look down at it, and you cast your.
Hang on. It's a feature, I think?
Just advantage history is what it is.
Yeah, basically. Where the hell is it?
And if you roll good, something cool will happen.
Oh, here. So, yeah, I'll just roll a d20, I guess.
No, whatever your history is, just roll your history at advantage.
Oh, history at advantage.
That's exactly right.
All right, so. Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
21.
21.
Yes. What do I learn? What do I discern from
You
this
look down at
object?
this thing as you kind of
place?
cut yourself because you do all that blood cool stuff. So you're a blood, like smashing it down and just cramming blood all over it. Roll me a 1d4 real quick, as
Am I
this
doing-
may hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm assuming I'm doing damage to myself if I'm. And of course,
Yeah,
when I'm hurting
you're
myself, I get a
trying-
fucking 4. But
All of a
anything else,
sudden-
it's a 1 or a 2 every time. Fuck. Okay.
You punch the hell out of this thing, bloodying the crap out of your knuckle, but all of a sudden, bam, these images start hitting you in the face. These shards of images. You see a live gnome looking at this whole gem.
As this is happening, I'm telling him, I see a gnome. I see a gnome. And he's
You're
looking at
trying
the
to. I'm
gem.
going to have you roll a con save on this real quick.
Okay.
As all these images are just slamming into your face, your
An-
third eye.
An
Oh,
8.
you stumble to
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
ground.
wait, wait. Hang on. I'm going to use another luck. Because fuck that. And another con save. There we go,
Okay.
12.
You stumble to the ground still. As you try to luck it all out, you pull out your lucky 4-leaf clover and you look down at it and you go, oh shit, and you fall right on top of it. As these images start just piling into your head, you cannot seem to keep yourself up, and you're trying to relay it to everybody, but doing all that at the same time is just too much. But the
Okay.
images hit you hard. You see that gem that you are holding in your hand whole inside a strange laboratory that doesn't feel that far off from where you are right now. It feels far, but not like freaking like millions of miles away. You see then behind it a face of a gnome looking down at the gem evilly, with both hands rubbing together.
Like Gilgamesh from the Smurfs.
And bam! You're back.
I snap out of it. I look at everybody and go, guys. I just saw the gem, but it was like the whole gem. Like the moon shard, it wasn't like a piece. It was like the whole thing, and there was this crazy evil looking gnome just looking at it, but that's all I got. I couldn't really discern anything else, but holy shit.
Roll an insight check at disadvantage.
What is it? It's control? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's gonna be the 7 or 8, sorry.
That gnome face just doesn't seem to be any gnome that you can remember right now.
Yeah, it's not a gnome that it just looks like a gnome, but some evil gnome, and he had the gem at some point, the whole gem or shard, like all the shards together. I don't know. I only caught a couple glimpses, but that's what I saw. I don't know if that helps much, but
what does the gem do? Did it?
I don't know.
Tell you? No.
That's all I got from touching it, and using the grim psychometry. That's all I could discern from it. I can't tell its origin or where, anything about it really, other than there was some evil gnomish looking guy. He looked to be a gnome. So
you don't know its exact location, but you know that you are closer now than you know it is in.
It was
area.
Around here.
Maybe even around Daggerford.
Well, what's around here? What was it what's nearby?
This gnome had it, this whole gem, and it was near this area.
Oh, in a lab?
I couldn't tell you the location.
Sorry,
or like if it was in a lab or a hut or whatever, a cave maybe. I don't know.
I'm filling in your blanks. He said it was a lab. I was just saying, oh, it's a lab.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you did see, like, it looked like a laboratory that the gem was in.
You did say a lab?
Yeah, I did.
I'm pretending you remember that and told me.
Yeah, no, definitely a lab, bro. There was a lab involved for sure.
That's cool. I like.
I don't know much, but there was a lab for certain. I think. Carry the 2. Yeah.
Wesley helps you up to your feet, Chronic. He's like, good job, Chronic. That was pretty impressive. You hit that gem pretty hard. You cut your knuckle up pretty good there, buddy.
Yeah,
okay?
I kind of went in a trance. I didn't even realize I did that, but it's fine. It'll heal. I spit on it and kind of wipe it on myself. It's like, it'll be good. We're good.
Tussin?
Yeah, put a little tussin on it.
Oh, there you
go. Rub it in there, nice and deep like. Thank you.
You guys are walking towards the castle now. You see the guards looking over at you suspiciously. They see you, Maywin.
I give them
their
the
jaws drop.
I just flip
Ramalin walks up. Guards, you need to stand aside. My sister and I must go home. You kind of look over. Under whose authority?
Our own. Bye.
And who are you?
We kill dragons. You're in our way.
For Moxie and Mike.
Moxie and Mike. You see one of them pull out a trifold.
Yeah, the trifold. That's us. You see, and I tap someone. I'm like, see, I told you the trifolds were a good idea.
Wesley's looking over at you. He goes, yeah, I passed them out to a couple people on my way up.
I give him knuckles. I was like, way to go. Good job.
We're all patting each other on the backs. Like,
my prince, I wouldn't let you in normally, but your father already sent word. I just wanted to give you shit because I hate your guts. He's looking over at the prince, you could see just absolute hatred in his eyes. And the Oramalin just kind of looks up over at him with a little smile and gives him a nut check. Walks by.
Got your nuts.
Well, that was easy.
Give him some tussin as I walk by. Pour some tussin on it. There you go, buddy.
You guys all walk by and into the courtyard of the castle. Rylinmator. Everybody roll me a perception check as you are looking through the mist.
21.
Oh, 8.
That's like the 4th 21 I've rolled for perception.
You see, as you've seen always throughout,
right.
The same thought As always, my lord, that is some foggy shit. Just a sec here.
It's like Glacius,
Fog's
dude.
as thick as peanut butter.
Glacius, stop
Ooh.
smoking so many fucking joints, man.
My bad.
Jesus. Can't even see the ground right now.
Is this,
All right, everybody put the pipes down.
this Snoop Dogg's house?
Everybody freeze!
Yeah.
Everybody move.
You guys are peering through the mists as this area hasn't been used in a while. You all look, except for Blastius and Chronic and Barris, as Barris is looking down at his shoes,
I can't see
playing
shit. It's
with the
too foggy.
mists in his hands.
Walk
The rest
straight.
of you see on the top of the statue of Melandrak, a specter. A ghost of a woman. And as you get closer, you see this woman is reading a book sitting on top of the statue of Melandrak's head. Maywin, I need you to roll a perception check as you are still trying to pierce the veil of this mist. Walking up into the middle.
That's a big old 11.
Awesome. This ghost looks familiar, but you just can't seem to place it. It makes you angry, and you step closer and closer. You get almost to the bottom of this statue, almost licking your father's boots, looking up at this statue and at this specter. As the specter looks down at you, it screams. And you see a host of ghosts appear all around you.
Oh shit balls.
Everybody roll initiative as ghosts and zombies start breaking through the ground.
What
Ooh,
the?
21.
What happened, everybody?
Okay.
Ah,
I see literally 0 other people in a
ooh, not bad. Oh, did it
Really?
do that to me?
combat tracker literally only shows me.
Why
It
is
shows-
it private? That was weird.
Secret
Could be
combat.
public.
Oh yeah.
Everything's weird.
Oh,
Everything's weird. What
but
happened?
it
I'm
won't
freaking out,
be.
man.
Did everything just taste purple? What the fuck?
Blurple.
So do I still keep my 21? Because it was a good roll.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
you
should.
got it.
Oh nice. Hang on, I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Oh, me too. Same as.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh,
And the streak
heard
continues.
that. So can you guys see all the bad guys on the screen?
I think so.
There's
Yeah,
a whole butt ton of them.
yeah, I
all
see.
around the
They
area.
should all be visible. Yes, they are throughout this whole little central courtyard area inside the brick wall.
Just like
I am going to start rolling now. As all these zombies come ripping through the ground, specters swarming around this little courtyard to Maywin's home.
Zombies!
We need you to leave now, Sister Maywin. The sound is piercing all of your ears. Everybody roll a con save.
Can we just leave?
You can certainly try.
Con save 16.
14.
16. As the command of leaving hits you in the head. Everybody roll a con save for me.
Tyler,
Chronic.
check my
Let's see
initiation
here.
roll.
Oh, is it a 1?
Yep.
Barris, you grab your head to your ears and start rolling
17.
around on the ground. You cannot move right now. You will be able to attack, though. You just cannot move, and you will be able to roll a save for that at the end of your turn, as you are frozen in place,
Okay.
immobilized, if you would.
Alrighty.
I got a 17, so I should have saved, I think.
Everybody else has saved as the command to leave has not rooted you to the ground at all. As you see that ghost screaming on top of Melandroc's head, ghosts appear and zombies appear all around you.
So
Scary.
I'm up first, yeah?
You are.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to, with my bonus action, activate my curse, Crimson Rite Curse of, Rite of Dawn, and do, Jesus, 7 damage to myself.
You're gonna do Jesus?
Question. Question.
Yeah.
Did you put the stone back
Yes.
in the pouch? You said that you did. Okay.
Yes.
And that pouch is basically a different dimension. All right, thank you.
Yeah. No, I put that. That's my oh fuck! I don't have the thing open. Was it the special satchel?
Yeah, you've got your satchel of holding or whatever it is.
That's
now.
what it is. But it's the special one because I'm level 3 now. Anyway, so yeah, I put that away.
You guys
But
see
I-
Maywin?
Okay.
I don't see her on here.
Maywin should be in there. Yeah, Maywin's right here. Underneath the zombie.
Oh, I was like, I see a zombie there. I don't see. Okay, there she is.
The zombie gonna get her.
All right.
Yes, the zombie's hands appeared underneath her, just like grabbing her ankles.
Oh, that's my move. Okay, perfect.
Starts trying to bite your ankles and
And-
his own ear at the same time.
So I activated that because these are technically undead, I would assume, right? Since they're ghosts.
Everything is undead.
Okay, cool. So
And you
then
can
I'm
see.
going to attack with Swift Short Sword first. Ooh, that should hit 27.
Who are you trying to attack?
The guy that I marked right in front of me.
Okay,
Right
I'm sorry.
here?
I was a little far off. Yeah, gotcha, buddy. Go ahead. That hits, of course.
But it's actually supposed to do 2 more d6s,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's supposed to be 4d6 because it's Crimson Rite of Dawn. So it's it's an additional 1d8.
Sweet.
That was an 8. Damn.
Nice,
So-
dude.
That's 19 damage on the first hit. Second hit, same blade, 15. Does that hit?
That does hit. As
So
you
that'll-
cleave into this zombie a second time.
That'll do that, plus another 1d8.
DTD.
which is a 7. Oh, nice. Okay. Where's the... Oh, I thought that was my private roll. I was like, what the fuck? DTD. So yeah, I take my first swipe, take a big chunk out of his arm, and the second swipe I come across and I just lob his head clean off. Zombie just kind of freezes and then falls over and dies. Or sorry, the ghost kind of freezes and dies. So that's the first guy. And actually, I can't move any closer because that was all of my move speed. So that's going to actually be the end of my turn then.
Sweet. You cleave into the zombie and it dies in front of you. The ghost screams, "Leave! Leave!" Ribble.
Is leaving an option? Is that option still on the table? Can we take that? Can we leave before? Oh shit! He's after us out! And so
And you hear the ghost, "GTFO!"
and so let's see here. I guess I'm gonna start throwing axes. Is Murphy on here?
Is at the front of the door.
Man, he's far away. All right.
In the east. Well, you moved him up as you walked in, so you can place him pretty much anywhere from where you're at within like 20 feet of you and back to where that is. That was the entrance as you guys walked in.
We'll just pretend like he followed me. All right.
Yeah, of course.
So I'll target this guy that's kind of near me, and I'll start hucking the grim at him. 22.
Yes.
He takes 13 slashing and 4 poison.
D, a T, a D.
So I throw the grim, it flies, lops his head right off, kind of pops off. Some dried blood dust kind of fills the air as the body slumps down. Grim flies back to my hand. I catch it. run over this way a little bit. Wait, gotta switch targets. Gotta run
An
over
Arcana
here.
check.
Arcana. I'm gonna give it an Arcana.
And by the way, John, I fucked up. Just so you know, I was supposed to actually do an additional 2d8 damage. So if I attack another undead, I'll do 2d8 extra damage.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, because you just leveled up.
Didn't mean to
Oh,
interrupt.
dude. No worries.
You're fine. You're fine.
That skeleton turns into dust in front of you, and you kind of cough on its dusty entrails. As you start looking around,
Off of smoke.
you forget magic.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Wait,
just
what?
joking.
Oh, shit.
That is your nat one. You
Don't
forget magic
inhale
for
the
1d4
bones.
rounds.
That's some strong shit. I throw the grim at this guy up here, and that's a 28. I'm assuming
Damn.
That hits.
that's a 16 slashing, 2 poison.
Wait, which one are you aiming at now? Because
This
okay,
one.
I got you.
This
I
one
got
right
you.
here.
D, a T, a D.
Same thing. Head pops up, body shrivels, axe flies back to my hand, and then I turn to Murphy and I point at one of them. I'm like, "Arr!" And let's see if I have enough distance. 40s.
So the ghost standing on top of the statue is all that distance to her, and then another 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah. Oh, I can make it to this one. All right. So
She's resting and reading on the head of Melandrak.
So Murphy is going to use his 40 speed to run here and target this one next to Maywin.
Sweet.
And I got to do so before when I was rolling before for his punches, like it was wrong because his attack, it uses my spell attack as the modifier. And so
Okay.
before it was getting +4, which was probably what it was when I first got it, like super long time ago. Anyway,
That's like +8 or something.
well now it's +11. That's my spell attack. That's his attack bonus now. So
All right, cool. I basically just have to bank on you guys rolling nat ones to.
Well, yeah, this whole time
That's
he's
awesome.
been doing a +4, but really it should have been plus, I don't know, 8.
Right on.
9? I don't know. Anyway, it's +11 now. So that's 25 for his
Oh,
punch
that
attack.
hits.
And then I think
As your hand goes through the
Oh, wait.
zombie's face.
1d8. That's not right.
Dead face.
Let's see here. It is it's supposed to be 1d8 +4. So that's 11 damage from the punch.
All right. 11 damage.
Right,
As you bust through the zombie's face, it latches on to the hand of Murphy and kind of holds on to him right there.
And then I'm going to use a charge. What happened?
Sorry, we're talking over here.
You guys are good, dude. Don't worry
Hey,
about it.
Danny.
How dare you have a
Dude.
life outside of D&D? You bastards.
What up, brother man? Good to see you.
My mouse battery just died, so he's here helping me. Sorry.
Unacceptable.
I'm going to use a charge of Arcane Jolt to infuse extra damage into his punch.
Oh, sweet.
Doing
So 7
extra
more?
damage. Yeah, 7 more on top of the 11.
Awesome. RP that hit.
So as this fist is kind of stuck in this guy's head, that you see like some light, like where'd I go? I'm like, some light like on his arm. It's like you see it shock the head as it's the fist is kind of stuck in there. It's like, and then there's like an overcharge on his face. That's
Awesome, dude.
it.
That is your turn. Oh, you see this skeleton come running up. Looking over at you, Maywin, its eyes glow this dull green. And he takes a swing at you with his short sword. Does a 12 hit.
No.
The sword hits the bottom of the statue, knocking a huge chunk of the marble to the ground. Another zombie comes clambering forward, trying to get as close as he can. And stops, spewing blood all over the ground in front of him. Over in the corner. Everybody roll a perception check real quick. As the air
No.
temperature seems to drop almost 10 degrees.
Absolutely not. I don't want to be
Good
part
job.
of it.
Lastius, why are
Mine
you
was
rolling
an 8.
private rolls?
I did something earlier, but there was no reason for me to.
Okay.
I forgot I changed my feet.
All good. Wait a minute. What the shit?
What in the actual shit?
And the shit.
Okay.
All up in the shit.
You guys see like a shimmering in the air, almost like a predator comes streaming towards you and stops behind one of the zombies in the northwest corner. You hear howls of all these undead as they swarm from the west, all coming towards you. They scream your name over and over again, Maywin. It is starting to become really annoying. I need you to roll me an insight check or a history check, Maywin. As it is now your turn.
Get him, Maywin. Fucking get him.
Insight or what?
History or what did I say?
Investigation
Insight.
or insight.
Yeah, insight.
Started with an N. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, it's gonna take me a second to get used to this mouse he just connected me to. Ay, ay, ay. Can you just roll it for me for now?
Sure. So what did you want to do? An insight check?
Yeah, let's go history.
History or insight? No, history. You have a +7 on history.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'll need
dang.
it with a 3.
You look around through and you hear familiar voices, but you just can't seem to place them as you have not been home in so long. It is now your turn.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not going to do that, sir. I'm just getting my bearings with this mouse here.
Oh, it's all right. Oh, yeah, new mouse.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
It's not even a mouse, it's like a touchpad thing, and it's really throwing me off.
New mouse. Who dis?
You know what? Until I figure this out, I'm just going to hold my action. You guys can come back to me in a minute.
Okay.
I think you want to put the least, like just your finger, make sure nothing else from your hands touching.
Shit, hang on.
Ah, I got it. Okay, hold on.
You got it?
Yeah, I
Sweet.
think so. We'll see. I'm a little technically challenged sometimes.
No, don't even worry about it.
Touchpads suck.
Yeah, they do.
It's just that's what I'm gonna do.
So don't make sure you don't move, otherwise he'll take an opportunity attack. Maywin.
Yeah, she's not trying to move. I'll keep
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
I'll keep her right.
Okay.
I know where she's at. Okay, so you're going to do a storm sphere.
Yeah.
In a 20-foot radius. Where would you like this?
So it kind of in this
Okay.
area with the one on top of the statue, and then kind of over that direction to the left.
So this right here will be a 20-foot circle.
Move
So
it,
like right there.
move it more.
More.
Yep. More.
Sweet.
Okay. So there we go.
Oh, there we go. That gets almost everybody in that. Nice, dude. The nat twomp. All right, everybody gets hit. They are not going to be able to do any saving throws. That'll be your nat 20.
That's a
That's
critical
your
hit,
damage.
right?
So everybody gets critical hits, and they do not save.
Oh, shit. Look at all those dice. Jesus.
Oh, holy crap. 38 damage.
Times what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that times 2?
That is the critical hit.
Okay.
Okay, so 38 damage.
Ooh wee.
1,
So wait,
2, 3,
times
4,
2, so that's
5,
76?
7.
Or that is the crit?
That is the crit.
Oh,
That
I
is
was
the
like,
crit.
Jesus Christ, 76 damage to
Okay,
7?
Maywin.
Maywin just the baller.
D, everything but the ghost on the statue.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna look out and I'm gonna create a little tornado, and it's gonna sweep them all up and kind of just clear the room.
Get out of my house!
Holy shit.
Gosh dang, dude. Okay. Now, we'll go through this. This sweeping tornado just rips through the courtyard, picking up several of these wraiths and zombies and just scattering them through the misty forest. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it for me.
Dang.
Dang.
Almost done here. Okay. Stand there, you're seething. But it matters not to zombies as they come stumbling forward. Eating is what I want. As they say in unison, one jumps over this little flower pot right next to you, Chronic, and starts to slam you.
Slam what?
Does a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Sweet. Doing 2 damage. I heard an
Watch out.
Nope. Do
I just there's one more critter I'm trying to highlight him that I think you missed when, or actually 2. There's another one up here.
I shrug
I
off the
got
2
all them.
HP.
Okay, cool. Yes, take your 2.
Ow! I think?
Yeah, you missed a spot.
Did somebody open a window? Fuck.
Am I hurt? All of a sudden, the ghost that puts its book away and stands up on Milandrak's head, looking down upon all of you.
Oh, this guy on his fucking soapbox over here.
Boom! The ghost appears right next to you, Maywin, and as you look deep into this ghost's eyes, you see horrifying pictures of your mother's image and your brother all kind of mixed together. And then your sister just kind of melds in with all that too, with your brother mixing together with your sister, becoming one but different people. And then it reaches out and grabs your face. Does a 16 grab your face?
Yes, it does.
Sweet.
I invoke Runic Shield.
Runic Shield. As he grabs your face, you feel this weird little button. You know what, Eris? You RP that for me.
Yep.
Cast it.
So, yep. So I reach over to my left shoulder, and I close my eyes and I invoke the Runic Shield, and you just see like a spectral force where he's reaching out. As soon as he makes contact with Maywin's head, you see his hand retract, and it's going forward again as if it's gone back in time just a half a second, and he needs to re-roll that d20.
Oh, it forces a reroll? That's fucking dope.
Sweet, dude. And the re-roll comes in. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
What a dick.
Nice.
Ooh, 20 necrotic damage as you see the hand almost rewind in front of you. You're like, what the crap? But then reaches forward with even more force, grabbing your face with its icy grip, doing 20 necrotic damage to you.
It got worse?
It did. It was a double bitch slap.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Oh, that's awesome.
I need you to roll a charisma saving throw. As you feel its hand grab you, its other hand reaches in and starts crawling into your ear. As you feel its fingers getting smaller and just like winding into your head,
Cold
you do
Willy,
not
Cold
save.
Willy.
All of a sudden, its whole arm gets right inside of your head and pulls itself into you.
Oh,
You are now possessed by this ghost.
Talk about a mindfuck.
That's terrifying.
Unchained melody starts playing.
Do 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 do.
That is the ghost turn. As you see another zombie, everybody roll a perception check right now as zombies start swarming everyone.
Oh, I actually see something.
Sweet.
Hey.
You notice the ghost
What, the
lurching
most?
inside Maywin's head. And you see Maywin's body jerk a little bit and her eyes turn this ethereal blue color. And she starts looking around and you know that it is not Maywin looking back at you.
Can I counterspell the ghost trying to go in her head?
You cannot.
Darn.
All of a sudden, a zombie appears right next to Murphy and tries to punch him. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Bing! Bounces off the armor. Another
Yeah.
zombie crawls forward and tries to slam into Murphy again. Does not hit.
No. Murphy blocks.
Hey, I have a question for the DM. Can I place a brand on a ghost that's inhabiting another creature? Because if this ghost is in Maywin, can I put a brand on the ghost that's inhabiting her? So, like, if it leaves her, like, I can know where it's going and stuff. I don't know how that would work, or if you'd allow it. I don't know.
How do you brand?
Branding ghosts. You know what, dude? If you roll the right roll, I'm sure I could RP it some way.
Well, so I don't know, because it says to brand something, it's got to be a creature. So I don't know if a ghost inside of Maywin would be construed as a creature.
You wouldn't be able to brand it inside of Maywin.
Okay.
If it came out of Maywin or was like expunged or removed, cursed, or whatever,
Or just became
Yes.
like a floating entity, then I could do it. But
you could absolutely mark it.
okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just
did
trying
not.
to plan some shit.
Did not interrupt at all. Don't ever apologize for that. Questions are good questions, man. Barris, it is now your turn. As you see the swarms of undead
oh crap! It's my turn. I thought it was
jumping your party.
All right.
You see Maywin get possessed by this strange ghost reading a book on top of Milandrak's head.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot at it with an arrow to see if I can break its concentration and light it up a little bit.
The ghost's concentration inside of Maywin.
Well, you said it was standing on top of.
No, it is not. That is the ghost that possessed Maywin. You saw it reach down and possess Maywin.
Okay, so it's no longer standing on top of.
It's no longer standing
in
on top of
her
that.
hand.
It's inside of Maywin.
Alrighty.
Inside you. Inside you.
I don't think that's what Maylin wanted inside of her. Heyo!
So
Zing!
everybody roll an Arcana check real quick. The people who saw Maywin get possessed. And then
Epic.
go ahead and keep taking your turn there, Barris.
Cut the evil out of her.
Ooh, nat 20. 20!
5.
Okay. The ghost can't be targeted by any attack or spell other than the effect. So this is the ghost that has possessed Maywin. Except one that turn undead, and it retains its alignment, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and immunity, being charmed and frightened. It
Okay.
otherwise uses possessed target statistics, but doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class feature, or proficiencies. The possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points. The ghost ends it as a bonus action, or the ghost is turned or forced out by an effect like Dispel Evil and Good spell. When the possession ends, the ghost reappears in the unoccupied space 5 feet from the body. Target is immune after that for 24 hours.
So after it leaves the body, it's fucking immune. You can't even hurt it.
No. The person who was possessed is immune.
Ah, okay.
That's
like,
what
so
that
as soon as it
means.
leaves the body, it's like, try and hit me. Fuck you.
Yeah, right? Okay, Barris, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Maywin, you are back up here. I'm sorry you keep moving around, and you
Get him,
are
Barris.
possessed.
Got him.
So, you read really fast, and I was reading at the same time. Is she going to be able to do anything on her turn?
She will be able to, well, on her turn, the ghost will be able to attack with Maywin's powers.
But
fuck.
she won't be able to try to break free of it or
She
anything?
will not. The only thing that can break her free of this is turn spell, good and evil.
Got it.
That's what I said. If I remember correctly. Yes.
Which nobody has.
What level spell is that?
Yeah, you guys have spell scrolls.
Yeah, what level spell?
Dispel evil and good.
Spell evil and good.
I think it's a lower level clerical spell, if I remember correctly. Like level 2?
Spell evil and good. I'm looking them up right now. Give me a sec.
You'll have to go through your stash, Chronic. I don't have anything like that. Okay. So I'll start out with my bonus.
What about dispel magic?
Not work.
That not work?
It does not work.
What if I send my mage hand in her head to pull it out?
What if I throw my axe at her head and then pull it out?
I mean, that might
Yeah,
work.
if she drops to
but-
0 hit points, yes. If she drops to 0 hit points, the possession stops.
Don't worry, we'll kill you to save you.
So dispel
PIV.
dispel evil and good is a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
I don't know if anybody else has access to it.
Don't you?
Do you have spell scroll? I thought you had a level 7 spell scroll.
Do I want to waste a level 7 spell scroll on a level 5 spell? That's literally
When
just
she
gonna do
chains lightnings
just
your
this.
whole party and does 85 damage to all of you? No, we'll talk
Is-
after that.
I'll stay way back here.
I mean, I don't know.
Barris, what do you
We'll
do?
see. We'll see what happens.
So for my bonus action, I'm gonna reach to my right shoulder and invoke the storm rune. And the storm rune, I don't know if that did anything. There you go.
Invoke the rune's bonus action 1 minute, save it. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Tracking.
I gotcha.
Okay. And I'm going to use the Beacon to Sylvanus. And I will. There's a bunch of critters to shoot at. I'll shoot at the one that's closest to me right here.
Sweet.
Uh, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, he's gonna get 12 piercing. You get that?
Yes, 12 damage. The zombie takes the damage right in the clavicle.
And he's lit.
Lit like a Christmas tree.
And I will do the same with this one down here.
Right here.
Yeah.
That one is 14 to hit.
A 14, let's see here. That hits.
Okay. They're squishy.
Whack. Another arrow lands in the zombie's face, buried deep. Doing 8.
You hit a creature with the arrow deals piercing damage, you reroll one of the attack's damage dice. So, what were those die that it rolled? Why won't it show me what I rolled? So I rolled a 2, so I'm going to re-roll that. I have the piercer feat, and I can re-roll damage when I get a hit.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
You're re-rolling the 8?
I'm re-rolling a die 8.
Word.
So now it's that plus 5 is 9, so 10 piercing on that one.
10 piercing.
Yep.
Awesome.
And he's
Lit up like a Christmas tree as you see both these zombies taking hits, but not
Yeah.
going down.
Take them hits.
and I can't move.
You
Right.
can.
Because I,
Yeah,
apparently the dude screamed at me, and apparently I can't move.
You could roll a con save right now to see if that works as the
Alright.
possession had happened. Yeah, at the end of your turn, if you are immobilized, I think everybody else saved. You're the
15.
only one that didn't. Yes. You actually are able to move again as you feel the movement and the blood rushing through your legs again.
On my next turn, right?
Word. Yes, that would be the end of your... No, you can move freely. That at any time.
I'll hold my ground where I'm at. It's fine.
All right. I will always allow free movement. I don't care if it's your turn. If it's after stupid rolls like that, you can always move. That's stupid if you can't. This zombie can now move. Wah, wah, wah. He makes jokes. The zombie sees you able to move again, and it makes him angry, and he starts shambling or shambling towards you. Yes, that is the word I wanted.
Gary shambling.
And that is it. Blastius, woo, it's your turn.
Holy crap, finally.
Roll better.
Oh,
Nobody,
why didn't I think of that?
you have nobody to blame but yourself, bro.
Because I can control that.
You can. Nobody rolled that dice but you, bro.
The computer did.
Look around and you see wraiths and specters slowly swarming around you as they flicker in and out of existence, but always getting closer to you. You see Maywin get possessed not a few feet from Murphy as the ghost has pierced her veil.
Stick my finger out and
rays.
Scorching rays out.
Dear Lord, that hits all
awesome.
three.
And there should be a fourth one, so let's do the one closest to Beerus as well. I couldn't select 4.
That's fine.
I guess there's a max.
They all hit.
For 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. Go ahead and RP that awesome shot, man, as fireballs spray from your fingertips.
I point my finger out, but kind of like upwards, maybe like how Bruce Lee would do it, and just fire comes out fingertips on hitting all of those. Pew, 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 pew.
Awesome. Anything else for your turn?
And then I will... yes. To that answer. What would I do? Okay. Avert sorcery's going to do a quickening spell to throw a firebolt at... How about this glowing asshole right here?
Glowing asshole. Gotta stick it right in there. Go get it.
18.
Damn.
Too much fun burning
18 hits.
For 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. DTD.
Just tuck this firebolt right in this guy's face, and just it suffocates all the life in his body, and he just falls down and dies.
Or
His lifeless body unlifes and undies, and then dies.
He dies extra.
Anything else for your turn, Blastius?
That will do it.
Sweet. Nice first round of combat. Chronic.
Is there...
Wimble. You will be the last 2.
Alright, well, I'm immediately attack this bitch right next to me here. Give him one of the old key eyes. Oh,
That
that'll
hits.
hit. And add one of these as well. So there's 14 damage on top of the... Ooh, so 13, 15 plus 14? What is that, 29? There you go. I like 29 damage.
DTD. First strike, first death.
First strike. GI! Just like swipe through his clavicle to his like hip. I just sliced that bitch in half. It was just a solid swipe. That guy, done. We're gonna switch to this guy.
He falls apart and half his body sits down on the bench awkwardly.
We're gonna switch to this guy. I'm gonna move over next to him. I'll take my second swipe on that guy. 24 should hit. So that'll be 13 plus 6, so 19 damage.
A DTD.
I take my second swipe and whew, I just slice him in half, like at the hip. So the top part just like falls over, gone. And he's out my way now, so we're gonna change to this dude. We'll take one more step forward. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Clicked myself somehow.
I fatted.
So I move over here. I'm gonna attack this guy. Last swipe with this short sword.
Sweet.
That'll do it. 29.
Oh, God, yeah.
I think that'll hit. All right.
I might have even hit that dragon, maybe.
And that just does the 7 piercing.
The
damage.
7 piercing.
Motherfucker.
You cleave through 2 of these zombies, leaving their bodies just torn and shattered all over this courtyard. And you walk up to the third one and hit it with your sword, and it's like funking into dead wood. Clunk. It turns and looks at you, and its eye falls out, and a little maggot crawls down its cheek.
Very nice.
Are you done? Is that your turn, sir?
Yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Sweet. Grimble.
Yes. So Grimble,
You're up, Buttercup.
he runs this way.
God damn.
Let's see here. Grimble runs this way. I don't know why the button's not working when I press it. There it goes. Runs over here, and he is going to cast. Well, he reaches into his bag, pulls out a very strange-looking device with some like green orbs on it. It looks kind of weird.
Is it a sexual thing? I don't like. Should
No,
we all
it
look
is
away?
It kind of looks like a water gun, but with like an acid. You know, remember like those old super soakers from the 90s, but imagine like a big bubble of acid on top, right? So it's kind of like that. And then what it does is it casts Tasha's Caustic Brew. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast that.
Sweet.
Third level.
You have a gun that shoots acid?
Well, no, it's a spell, but I just flavor it that way.
That's how he's RPing it, yeah.
I'm just saying, that's fucking amazing.
So Tasha's Caustic Brew, right? Stream of acid, 30 feet, 5 feet. All right, so it hits those 3 guys, but it's a Dex DC 17 for them. So 1 saves.
1 Wraith saves. The rest fail.
And 13 damage.
Okay, 13. And does a save do half damage?
That's what I was looking for. Let's see.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does not.
Okay.
But those guys are covered in acid now.
They are acidized.
And as you add acidize the last 2, I need to roll a perception check real quick.
All right. Perception. 11.
Oh, whoops. 11. You see nothing different as you start super soakering these guys in front of you. Go ahead and RP that real quick.
All right, so he pulls out his little contraption and he sprays the caustic brew all over these guys, and they kind of like, some of them like are like, ah, and they bubble a little bit. And yeah, so they kind of melt from the acid, or at least the ones that got hit. Are they still alive?
They are still alive. Is there anything else that you would like to do for your turn?
So that's good for Grimble. Murphy is gonna punch this sucker down here.
Gotcha.
So that's a 29 on his attack.
That hits.
That is 10 damage from his punch.
Nice. You smash Murphy's hand through this zombie's face, and again, the same thing happens. It just reaches back and grabs his hand and starts pulling it along. Starts dragging him along. And you all look as the camera pans up into the ceiling. You wave to everyone. Thank you so much, chat, for joining us on this fine Thursday night.
You sexy sons of bitches, you.
We will not be back next Thursday because we're going to either change it to Wednesday or Friday. We will figure that out and let you guys know when it happens. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We love you.
Ta-ta for now.
Night all.
Cheers.